What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to tonight's watch-along of the Liverpool versus Torino game, the Reds' final game of the pre-season tour. I am, of course, your host, Craig. I'm really looking forward to this one, guys. I was expecting a much weaker team, if I'm being honest, but as you can see from the team that was scrolling across the bottom of the screen, the Reds have gone fairly strong in this one, and that's a pretty good thing to see. The last game of the pre-season, obviously the first one the Reds have played at Anfield, so really looking forward to seeing what a show they put on for the crowd. Great to see so many events going on around the city today. Great to see Peter Moore and the club put those on. It's always something you like to see, isn't it? It's always something you like to see, the local fans and the local kids getting rewarded for their loyalty and stuff. And we've seen the club go around the world on the pre-season tour, and we've seen them do events in America. We've seen them do things in Ireland. It's fucking brilliant. It's absolutely great. Great to see everybody in the chat already. Nathan, Liverpool fan. Darren, Paul, Jimmy Milner in, of course. He's double shifting again. Jimmy, how's the head? Jimmy, after the stitches, I hope you're alright, buddy. Ben is in, Darren, of course, in, Farisle and Louis, and the child who lives in a bin. Hello, sir, how are you? Great to see you all. Guys, I'm really excited about this one. I'm going big. I'm going Liverpool win big, and I'm going Sadio Mane to score. That's how I'm feeling. How are you feeling? Let me know in the chat. Are you looking forward to it? Looking forward to next week when the season actually starts? I say next week, it's the end of this fucking week, isn't it? So here we go. Come on, the Reds. I'm really, really excited about this one, guys. It's great to see some more kids get a run. I'm looking at the bench. I see young Connor Masterson there, of course, the Irish centre half. Great to see him. Obviously, Jones could get a few minutes as well. It's so exciting to see the depth in this squad now. I'm just looking through the team sheet again and again, and it's brilliant. Cryptic Gaming says, "Hi Craig, what is your last name?" It's Holden, mate. I don't know why. Is there a reason? I mean, it's Holden spelled Houldem, but I'm not sure why. But yeah, that's the name anyway. Kayla is going to score today, said Louis. 4-1 for Tom, which is great. Tom, welcome. Great to see you, buddy. Cryptic Gaming said I got mixed up yesterday with Torino are crap. 4-0 to the Reds for Liverpool fans. Salah, Firmino, Mane and Keita, which is good to see. Johnny Longlegs is in. Good evening, sir. Great to have you on the stream. I hope you're keeping well. Harry Carling is in. Who's Johnston? Mate, I'm not going to lie. That's the one name on that team sheet that's taken me back as well. Dave did put into... I'm not going to lie. I've said this before. The youth system is not my strong point in any way, shape or form. I could absolutely spin you a yarn on this one, but I honestly don't know who Johnson is. Hand on heart, I've no idea. What's happened to Gomez, said Nathan. He's an injury, doesn't he? He's picked up himself. Isn't it himself, Lallana and Matip that are still out injured? Or am I picking up Lallana? No, Lallana's there. It's Matip, Gomez, and... who's the other injury we have? Obviously Milner with the stitches. The child who lives in the bin said, "Shit, forgot my Liverpool kits at home." It's alright, mate. It's alright. I don't wear my kits actually for games. I don't know why. I've never worn my kits for games. I have a lucky kit that I wear on big occasions. The 89 candy shirt that I keep up for the big games. But Jimmy Milner's going 6-0. You can't score them all, buddy. You've got a sore noggin, so you've got to stay off. Dave is straight in. George Johnson, left side of centre half. Decent young lad. See, this is why Dave's here, to cover my ass like that. Thank you, Dave, buddy. Dave, are you looking forward to the game? And give us a score prediction as well. Liverpool fan said, "Why isn't VVD captain?" No idea, mate. Klopp just usually gives it to the most senior player in the team, so I've no idea. I think we hold too much stock in this captain on the field things at times. As people rightly say, we want 11 leaders on the field, don't we? See Chelsea have to pay £71 million for Kepa, says Nathan. I seen that earlier on, mate. Look, I'm sure Chelsea fans would much rather they go and pay the money and get Kepa in than buy Jack Butland. I mean, let's be honest about it. But it puts into context the fee that we paid for Alisson Becker. Kepa is a very good goalkeeper, to be fair. He's somebody that I was only made aware of in the past year or so. But he seems to be a very, very good young goalkeeper. Yeah, Bilbao will certainly be laughing all the way to the bank if Chelsea pay the 71 million. But look, we've seen what price top goalkeepers are going for. Liverpool paid 65, 67 million quid for Alisson Becker. I'm sure in a few months' time we won't give a shit about the fee. It is what it is. Obviously, if they bring in Kepa, they're not really upgrading the position. That's the funny thing about this situation. We brought in Alisson and we're hugely upgrading that position. they're bringing in Kepa to almost keep themselves at the same level they're already at with Thibaut Courtois, but they're having to spend the money they would probably spend on another player, so they're weakening the options that they have to go out and buy in the market. So from that sense, it's great. Charlene is in, said, "Hey Craig, how are you? Looking forward to the game." I'm really looking forward to the game, Charlene, and I've no doubt you are as well. It's great to see the crowd going inside our Anfield already. It's looking like a perfect day in Liverpool. The Reds have had a good pre-season so far, to be honest. We've been banging in goals. Only the one loss, of course, which was to Dortmund. And I've said it all through the pre-season, results simply don't matter. Junior said, Kovacic won't change their midfield too much, don't worry. Yeah, loan move, isn't it, for Kovacic, if what I can see is correct, which is obviously a sweetener to get the Thibaut Courtois deal done. For Kovacic, though, is it a move that makes sense? I don't know. He's going to get some game time, I suppose, in a very good league, probably at the top end of that league as well. I don't know. Maybe he thinks he'll get himself a move after this one, or maybe one of the other clubs in the Premier League or something might. Or maybe he just really wants to play for fucking Chelsea. I suppose we have to think of that one as well, but I'm only concerned about the Reds. The Reds are looking good. We're looking strong. We're looking fit. We're looking good and ready to go for the season. I'm looking forward to an entertaining game tonight. Great seeing such a strong lineup from the Reds for the first half anyway. Torino are a club that I know very little about. I know Joe Hart played for them. I know they had that, is it Bellotti or something, the striker that's pretty well known. Other than that, all I know is they're the other club in the same city as Juventus. Apart from that, I know fuck all about Torino, if I'm being honest. But what I do know, I said this last night, is they're certainly a better club for not having Joe Hart playing for them. He went 3.5 million today. Is that correct, guys? 3.5 million Joe Hart signed for Burnley, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Like, to think of where his standing was in world football 2-3 years ago to where he is now, it's nuts. Charles, who lives in the bin, says Dortmund down by 2 already against Napoli. Jesus Christ, it is Napoli they're playing tonight, isn't it? Ninja MC is going 6-2 to Liverpool. That'll be an entertaining game. You know what, I'll have that. 6-2 would do grand. Connor said, let's play dislike bingo. How many dislikes can we get tonight? Fuck off, Connor. I love you, buddy, but fuck off. Ben said, anyone else think we get another centre back? Gomez, Matip out? I don't know. I'm still optimistic we're going to get that one in. I feel like I've said I don't know about 1,000,000 times so far tonight, guys. Apologies, but I'm being honest. I genuinely don't know, as none of us do. It seems like Klopp does have a lot of faith in Joe Gomez, but as people rightly point out, his injuries are a big problem if he can't shake them off. Sergio Rico is more consistent, said Louis. Gomez, injury only minor. Sivan said, why did Burnley even get him? Nick Pope is miles ahead and I thought he wanted the club where he get regular minutes. Didn't one of their keepers pick up a dislocated shoulder or something? And it is Nick Pope, isn't it? I know one of the Burnley keepers is out for 6 months or something, maybe, with a dislocated shoulder, so perhaps that's why they brought him in. Blue Tick Gaming said, on my account it was showing Anfield Agent with a default thumbnail. When I clicked it said video not available and still shown. Is there a problem with it or something? On your account, buddy? I've no idea. Is everybody else getting the stream okay? Has anybody else had the same issues that Blue Tick Gaming has had? Connor, can you maybe jump in on this one? Clock is flickering for some reason. Yeah, Connor, I did see that actually. Do you want me to let you on, Connor? Do you want to jump back on, buddy? Bear with me 2 seconds. Is it this one? Nope, still not sorting it out, Connor. Do you want to jump on, buddy, and help me fix this one? If you need the code, let me know, Connor. Hit me up on WhatsApp, buddy, if you can jump on and sort out that clock for me. Thoughts on Fekir, somebody's asking. To Chelsea, I don't see it happening to Chelsea. I could be wrong, but I don't see it happening. Chelsea, they're looking like they're getting Kovacic. They're looking like they're going to have to go after Kepa. How much can they get done in the few days that they have left? So I'm not sure, mate. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to DM Connor, see if he can jump on and fix that clock for me. Pope out for 3 months, said Junior. Yeah, so I knew there was one of the keepers who were out for a while anyway, which is really unlucky, to be fair, for the guy. On pre-season game, to be out like that for so long is tough. Okay. A centre back would have been better. You last TV, mate. You can disappear. Yeah. Where do you guys sit on this one, actually? Before the game gets going, before we get started, would you rather see us get that attacking midfielder in, rather see us get that wide player in, that forward-thinking player, or are you like many Reds? Do you think we should be going for a centre-back if we were to bring somebody in before the Thursday's deadline? And look, I know it's looking unlikely. Thursday is creeping up on us, fucking hour by hour, minute by minute. That window's getting closer to closing, but centre back or attacking player, who is it for you guys? Who do you want to see come in, or who do you think we're short of? Dave Trainer is in. Hello to Dave. Tiago Droid is in. Hello to you, sir. You'll never walk alone, says Tiago Droid. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to anybody to the stream. If you're just tuning in for the first time, this is your first time visiting the Anfield Agenda. No matter what club you're from, what part of the world you're from, you're very welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. We hope you enjoy it. We'll have a bit of fun along the way. If you are just joining, please do hit that subscribe button. Join the channel, join the Anfield Agenda family, get to know the guys in the chat. There's some really good people in here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as well. But as I said, the main thing is, if you're watching it, you're enjoying it, do please hit that subscribe button. It means the world to us and helps us grow the channel and meet more Reds. Dave reckons centre half is a priority for him, and to be fair, Dave, you have been saying that for months, mate. It's something you've been talking about for a long time. Cool. Connor's fixed the clock, so thank you for that one, Connor, buddy. You're a lifesaver. Sivan says, I'm still more for a centre-back, but I believe Koulibaly is the perfect fit. We should have settled for less than him, or we shouldn't settle for less than him. Be an expensive addition. Just looking at the team again tonight, geez, that's a strong team. Great seeing Phillips get a start, to be fair, alongside Van Dijk. He'll learn so much playing there. Moreno obviously on the left, Keita, Fabinho, and Gini Wijnaldum in the centre, Mane, Firmino, Salah up front. So just to run through the team, it's Alisson Becker starting in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Phillips, Alberto Moreno, then a midfield of Fabinho, Gini Wijnaldum, and who was the other person in midfield? Naby Keita, excuse me. And then obviously the front three are the front three. I don't need to mention the front three. They're the front three. Just simply by saying the front three, you guys definitely know who we're on about. Bob says, Khabib or Conor McGregor? It's McGregor in this house, buddy. It's McGregor all the way. It's going to be a really tough fight for Conor, though. And we will be doing a live stream of that fight as well. So if you're on here and you maybe just pop back every once in a while, don't worry about it. We'll be looking after you. Khabib McGregor will be on here. Live stream, live watch along, interactive chat. Again, it's going to be a great fight. Slightly different to Liverpool, you know. It isn't what we normally do, but it was suggested to us, so fuck it, why not? Let's do it. Paul said, please share free online live stream. Mate, I can't. If we were to do it, if I was to turn around and show the TV or anything like that, you know yourself, we'd lose the channel. The channel would be cut off. And as much as we'd love for as many people as possible to watch the game, we have to play by the rules, buddy, and unfortunately we can't do that. And we do hope you get sorted out with a stream somewhere, though. I sincerely do. I would like Koulibaly, says Cryptic Gaming. Blue Tick Gaming says 2 likes already, wonder who. Khabib has no chin, he'll sleep it in 2 rounds, says El Chapo. I think, look, as I said before, guys, I have very limited knowledge of MMA, but the general consensus here seems to be that if it goes to the ground, Khabib probably has the upper hand. If Conor can keep him at distance and stick out that jab and then catch him with a left, then it could be good night. So it'll be an interesting fight, and it's these unknowns that make it so interesting, isn't it? So we'll just wait and see what happens. But tonight's about the Reds. Tonight's about Liverpool playing against Torino. Final game of pre-season. It looks like there's a good crowd inside Anfield, to be fair. The top of the main stand looks like hasn't sold out. So that's, you know, I'm shocked. If I'm being honest, I am shocked that the top of the main stand looks like it hasn't been sold out. But still, great to see the Reds back at Liverpool. Of course, I suppose many local Reds may be going to the game against West Ham, and look, we know how hard it is on your pocket going to a game of football. It's not cheap, especially if you're bringing a family. Joseph's in. Joseph, good evening. Harry's in, said he just subscribed. Thank you, Harry, mate. I do hope you enjoy the channel, and you're most welcome, sir. What else have we got? 5-0. 5-0 Cryptic Game has gone for. I'm all over that, buddy. You know I do like a big prediction like that. I love a 5-0. I went for 4-0 against Napoli. And I thought that was being bold. But to have won that one 5-0 was absolutely crazy. Louis said, Craig, do you think we'll make a deadline day signing? Mate, I honestly do. But I've got no reason for saying yes. I really do think we'll make one, but I've got no genuine reason for telling you yes, because I don't know anything. I don't know that one is going to happen. It's just something that I do think will happen. What else we got in the chat here? El Chapo's can't see the game at this point. If we beat Napoli, we can beat Torino, says Cryptic Game, and absolutely. Dave said, Craig, I'll get LFC TV for pre-season as a present. Can you cancel a 12-month subscription? I don't know, mate. I have my subscription on a month-by-month basis with my TV company, so I think it's seven or 8 quid a month over here in Ireland for LFC TV. Usually I just stick it on for the pre-season, but you know what? I've been impressed with the content from LFC TV, so I'm going to keep the package. I'm going to keep it for the entire season and enjoy some audio content on the games as well from the guys if it's not on TV. So yeah, I'll be keeping it anyway because I do like it. I like the game shows and stuff as well. There's some good fun stuff on there. What else have we got here? I have a feeling we'll win, but I'm not too sure that we will, says Lee. Of course we will, buddy. Balls out here. Let's go. Harry said 4-1 to Liverpool for Harry McCartney. 3-1 from Charlene. Legend Wise Gamer said Liverpool will win the Premier League. Or will Liverpool win the Premier League? Excuse me, it's a question. I'd like to say yes, of course I would. I think we're going to be there or thereabouts. I hope we can do it. I'm not arrogant enough to come on here and say, you know what, Liverpool are the greatest team in the world, fuck everybody else, we're going to win the Premier League. I hope we do. That's the honest answer. We're capable of it. I think we're definitely going to be the ones closest to Manchester City by the end of the season, but you know what, football's unpredictable, so we're just going to have to wait and see. I am more confident going into this season than I've been for many, many seasons, but we'll just have to wait and see. Salah should score 2 goals today and Shaqiri should score 2, says Farndeep. That's if Shaqiri gets on, to be fair. He is on the bench, so he may appear in the second half at some point. Cryptic Gaming reckons we're definitely winning the league. Dave Trainer's gone for 4-0. Cryptic Game has given it the full on, this is our year. That is our phrase, buddy, isn't it, to be fair? It's what we're slagged about at times, but if we keep saying it, it'll happen eventually. So fuck it, why not? Louis said FSG keep the transfer deals quiet after us getting in trouble last summer, which is a good point. How beautiful was it to have both the VVD signing and the Fabinho signing just dropped on us like that? Kind of just out of nowhere, it just appeared. Look, we knew VVD was possibly going to be done, but Fabinho, none of us had a fucking sniff about Fabinho. My parents are disappointed in me, said I'll be happy if we finish above 4th and win a cup. To be honest, I don't want to get my hopes up. Winning a trophy would be nice, mate, I'm not going to lie, it would be nice. And there's not really much of a difference between winning a trophy and finishing 2nd, winning a trophy finishing 4th. It's all the same in regards to getting back into Europe. You'd want to be closer to to Manchester City at the end of the season. I'm a little bit distracted, guys, excuse me. Connor has so many screens popping open here in front of me, so if I seem a bit distracted at times, bear with me. Connor has remote access to my PC here and he's just flickering with some things to help us go along. Connor, it's still flicking, buddy. I don't know what we can do at this point. Sivan said, I reckon Fabinho agreement was done in January. They did say that February onwards, I think, Sivan, if memory serves me correct, February onwards the Reds were working on that deal. So yeah, it was obviously a long-term thing. Transfers are complicated things. So I imagine they do take months, which is why I always get worried when clubs are going in at the end of windows, like Chelsea are now, just as an example, and trying to buy up players right at the end. Who was it? I think it was Jermaine Defoe. Came out recently and said that during one of his transfer moves, and I can't remember where the club was, but I know Portsmouth were involved in this somewhere, if memory serves me correct. He said that they didn't even have time to do a fucking medical for one of them, and he never had a medical before the deal was signed, which I find absolutely mental, to be taking that much of a gamble on a player who's going to be paid that much money. You know, you're kind of glad at times that Liverpool are a little bit more forward thinking. I'm just looking at Dejan Lovren being interviewed here. My God, he looks almost better with a shaved head. Well in, Dejan, son. He's looking confident, he's looking happy, he's looking relaxed, he's looking ready for the new season. Why isn't Robbo starting? No idea. Maybe just rest. No idea, mate. Or is he injured? Actually, isn't Robbo injured? Excuse me. Let me just check that team news again. I could be wrong, but I think he's injured. Excuse me for the dead air time here, guys. 1 second. No, he's on the bench. Yeah, he's on the bench, so maybe it's just a matter of rest. Connor said we'll just whack an epilepsy warning on the stream, will be grand. He's on the bench, said Lord of Decay. Thank you for that one. Yeah, I was just having to flick back through the team. I have so many things open here in front of me, guys. It's so tough to stay focused on one thing. But be sure of this, when the game starts, we will be straight into it. What have we got now? 15 minutes until Liverpool kick off the final game of this season's pre-season. No, this season's pre-season just doesn't sound right. You know where I'm coming from. Did anyone hear Van Dijk say to him that he's the best defender in the world, Louis? Said, I did see that video, mate. I'd say he was almost trying to keep back the laughter as he said it. Johnny Longlegs said Pope Salah request injury, Craig. I don't know what that means, Johnny Longlegs, mate. My prediction is 5-0 to Liverpool, says Dennis. I really want Robertson to be number 3, says Louis. Dejan must have seen how weird Scarlett looked with hair. Sorry, I'm just watching another interview here as well before the game starts. Nat Phillips has been interviewed by LFC TV. He's quite a big lump of a fella, Nat Phillips, isn't he? I didn't realise till I seen him in Dublin last week on the field quite how big of a unit he was for a young man. He's very impressive as well. Himself and Jones have been probably the most impressive young guys in this pre-season, and it's great to see them getting that game time, and they haven't let themselves down one bit. Infotech said Liverpool 3, Torino 1. Charlene's going for this is the rhythm of Van Dijk. Van Dijk. Oh yeah. I feel like fucking Garth Mulbridge here singing that. But you know what, Charlene? You put it in the chat, so I'm going to fucking sing it. Why not? Can't sing for fuck, but it's a bit of crack. It's a pre-season game. We've got to have a little bit of fun on here, don't we? And I can blame you, Charlene, for putting that in. Kieran's gone 3-0. 3-0 for Kieran. Clean sheet would be nice, buddy. A few goals would be nice as well. So yeah, anything over 3. What a voice that was, Craig says Ben. Man, I've said this openly, man. I have the worst singing voice you will ever hear. But I do like to have a bit of fun. I don't get embarrassed. So fuck it. I'll jump on. I'll sing stuff if people put it in the chat. This is all about having a bit of fun before the season gets started. So why not, guys? The serious stuff starts next Sunday. Until then, it's party time. I told you, let's get on here. Have a bit of crack tonight. Watch the game. Enjoy it. See the Reds bang in a fuckload of goals. And we'll march on. We'll march on till Sunday. X Factor Colin Craig, says El Chapo. Yeah, calling me just to say don't bother showing up, Baldy. Fuck off. Stay where you are. It's grand. We're alright. We've enough acts. I'm not singing LA, Michael. Maybe when the season starts we'll have a go at that one, because Jesus, we'll have plenty to sing about. England will win the World Cup or Liverpool the Champions League. Well, obviously it's Liverpool for me. I don't give a fuck if England win the World Cup. This egg is Irish. I could care less if England win the World Cup. My parents disappointed in me, said Origi is woeful. I'm not a fan of Divock Origi myself, mate. I don't think he has a future at Liverpool either. I like you, I don't think he's good enough. I think he's had plenty of opportunities. He did have a decent period. I'm not going to lie, the season we beat Borussia Dortmund, he did have a decent patch. I think he put in 10 that season, if memory serves correct. But like you, I don't believe he's up to it. Dave said hopefully it's party time in May. Mate, nothing would make me happier. Honestly, I'm already thinking about going over, spending the weekend, enjoying the crack that'll be in Liverpool that weekend, or whenever we do win the league. I've already gone through this in my head. That's how much I'm looking forward to it, and I've no idea if it'll ever happen, but surely we'll get there. Unlike Kloppo, I've no doubt we'll get there. David Williams said there ain't no party like an Anfield party, and that is also true. Absolutely, that's true. I must say, if you are watching this stream, if you've got kids or anything around, I should probably say there's going to be language. There's going to be plenty of it, if I'm being honest. That's the way I react to things. So if you've got kids in the background and you're worried about them hearing language, then this probably isn't the stream for you. I've got to be honest and upfront about that. I have kids myself. I'm away from my kids now. My kids can't really hear what I'm saying, of course, because in front of my kids I want to keep my language down like anybody else. So just a brief warning, if anyone does have kids out there, expect a lot of swearing during this stream. And I think I've done my job now. I think I've been nice. I probably should have done it earlier. But look, if you also are watching, welcome. I said this earlier on. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Help us grow the channel. Help us meet more Reds. And hopefully along the way we can introduce you to some more Reds, because there's some absolutely fantastic Reds in the Anfield Agenda family, in the Anfield Agenda chat. And the Anfield Agenda website, anfieldagenda.com, will be launching within the next week. So keep an eye out for that one, guys. anfieldagenda.com. We're going to have a member section on there, which will... members only section, I should say. So to become a member, all you're going to have to do is just go onto the website, go into the member section to sign up. All you're going to need to do is put in your email address and create your own unique password. No money, nothing like that. Everything completely 100% free. What that will do is that will give you access to certain little bits and pieces. There'll be a chat room on there that you can go and interact with other Reds. Hopefully troll free. By getting people to sign up like that with their email address, we can kind of make it troll free, if that makes any sense. We can kick out people. We can find out easier who's, acting the prick, basically. So yeah, so that'll be on there. We'll do some private live streams for members only. Members will also get access to the call-ins and stuff for post-match shows. So there's lots to do for that membership. So when it does launch, do jump on there. If you're also watching for the first time, take a look in our stream notes, because we're giving away 5 Liverpool home shirts completely free. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, we'll post them out to you. 5 different people, obviously. So 5 Liverpool home shirts in association with our friends. Sorry, I'm distracted here. Soccerlord.se, with association with our friends at soccerlord.se. We're giving away 5 Liverpool home shirts completely free to 5 of our subscribers. So take a look in the stream notes. Jump onto the Anfield Agenda YouTube, or you're on that, the Anfield Agenda Twitter account, excuse me. That's at Anfield Agenda. Jump on there, retweet the pinned tweet, and that will get you into a draw to win 2 of those 5 shirts. But as I said, do enter. It's free, completely free. Why not? What have you got to lose? Also, if you go on to soccerlord.se and you like what you see on there and you think, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to buy myself something, I'm going to buy my kids something, I'm going to buy my wife something. Well, if you want a 10% discount code on there, just put in the code AAMC, all uppercase. So that's Alpha, Mike, Charlie, AAMC, and that will give you a 10% discount on absolutely anything on the site. So thank you for that. Thank you for listening to my little spiel there, but this is about the Reds tonight. I'm looking at the goals from the Napoli game. I'm looking at the goals the Reds have put in pre-season so far. It's been a beautiful pre-season. Imagine VVD and Big Koulibaly, says Eric. They'd be a unit. There's no line. Can you just physically alone, Eric? Can you imagine those two fellas beside each other? I thought Koulibaly did a really good job marshalling Mo Salah in Dublin. Look, the goals went in on that, and it's an impossible job. Marking Mo Salah is mission impossible, but I think he did really well, and he's impressed me. He's impressed me. I didn't think he was as good as people made out. And I've watched a lot of Napoli, and he's been a little bit hit and miss at times, but he did impress me when he was marking Mo Salah. Oh, sorry, I've just seen Connor talking about paid content here. It must be a joke, because clearly we don't have any paid content. Did you see Mane chatting with him? Said Joseph. I didn't notice that, mate. Umtiti is a unit as well, said Azzy. He is. He certainly is. There's so many big, strong, athletic centre-backs these days, isn't there? It's not just tall guys anymore or muscular guys. Like, to be a footballer these days, some of the physical attributes these guys have, it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I was saying young Nat Phillips. I mean, he's a young guy, but he's already a really big unit. Virgil van Dijk, obviously a big unit. But Virg, what about Virg, guys? How sweet is it known that we have big Virgil van Dijk sitting in front, or sitting alongside that back four, sitting in front of the world's most expensive goalkeeper, at least for the next couple of days anyway. Maybe if Chelsea go and get Kepa, then we'll no longer have the world's most expensive goalkeeper, but we will still have Alisson Becker, and Alisson Becker is such an upgrade on what we have. I know you guys seen him against Napoli, you've seen his distribution. Hopefully We'll see that again tonight. We'll see him maybe make a couple of saves. We'll see him claim crosses. We'll see him ooze that confidence that he seems to have. Kieran said, who's your favourite player in Liverpool? It's Bobby Firmino. For me personally, mate, I love Bobby. I love everything about Bobby. I love his swagger. I love his attitude. I love his determination. But we've so many to choose from. So who's yours, Kieran? Let me know in the chat, mate. Who's your favourite player at the Reds? Sivan said, how much did Bilbao want for Kepa? It's £71 million or something. Sivan is what seems to be going around. The number that's going around, which is an awful lot of money. £71 million is an awful lot of money. But you know what? If we're not paying it, then don't worry about it. 71 million will do. Love Bobby's teeth, says Dave Trainer. I love everything about Bobby. I love the fact that dude wears like fake fur coats and a fucking baseball cap because he does what he wants. He's Bobby. Bobby does what he wants. He doesn't have to answer to no man. Cryptic says, if De Gea and Lloris, or with De Gea and Lloris, Alisson will be the best in the Premier League. He's definitely going to be up there. He really is going to be up there. We've seen the difference that Manchester City signing made. When Manchester City went out and spent money and brought in their keeper, the difference Ederson made to that team was night and day from when they had Joe Hart in there. His distribution alone gave them an outball, gave them a way to beat the high press, gave them a way to play out against teams who are pushing right up against them. It may go wrong from time to time. We're all going to have to live with that. Mistakes happen. But yeah, I really, really think this is going to be a great season for the Reds, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what comes this year. Cubics HD said, why do people dislike your streams? I haven't got a clue, mate. But everybody in here knows my attitude to that. If you come in and you want to chat and you want to have a laugh, you are most welcome. If you come in to troll, you guys know what I'm going to say. Fuck them and go fuck yourself. That's our attitude on here. We're all for having a laugh and a bit of crack, but we don't take any shit off people because we don't dish it out. We're respectful to anybody that comes on here, and we expect people to be treated the same way. But if people dislike the stream, that's absolutely their prerogative. Of course it is. Why they'd actually take the time to go around clicking negative things? No. I don't know. Maybe some people are disappointed because they're clicking on thinking that it's the actual game. And I can understand that, to be fair. If you're going around on YouTube and you're looking for a stream of the game and you're going click, oh no, that's not it, click. I can understand the frustration in that, to be fair. Harry said, great channel. Thank you, Harry, mate. It's only a great channel because of the amazing people that we have, like yourself, that come on here and watch and contribute to what we're doing. So thank you to that one. I have to say, after tonight's podcast, or after tonight's stream, we'll be recording a post-match point podcast. So I'm not sure if you've just tuned into the Anfield Agenda channel. Anfield Agenda also do Liverpool podcasts. So if you look on Spotify, Acast, Podbean, iTunes, whatever your podcast app of choice is, search Anfield Agenda on there, subscribe to our podcasts, and of course you'll get all of them 100% free as well. All our podcasts do go up on the Anfield Agenda YouTube account, but they're generally a little bit slower to go up on there because it takes more time to upload. So if you want them quickly, you want to listen after the game, within an hour of the game, maybe an hour and 15 minutes, the Post-Match Point podcast will be available. It'll be out there on all the podcast apps, so have a look for that one after the game as well. Then we'll of course have this week's Cop Council podcast later on in the week. We'll be doing something on Thursday for the transfer window deadline day. So we have lots and lots of content coming up, so do hit that subscribe button on here and subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already done so. The podcasts are doing unbelievably well. The numbers have flown up over the summer. It's brilliant to see. I'm delighted. I'm so happy with the way things are going, both for the club and for us on Anfield Agenda here. We're growing really quickly. We're relatively new, so thank you to everyone for joining. Dave said, I think these fucking trolls have a fetish about watching other streams. They have a fetish about something, obviously. I don't know what it is, but... right, so... couple of shots of the crowd here before the Reds come out. Only a couple of minutes to go before the game kicks off. Liverpool versus Torino. Just enough time to ask you guys, if you haven't already given me one, give me a score prediction. Put it in the chat there, guys. Who do you think's going to win? Who do you think's going to win? Obviously it's the Reds. I mean, that's not even up for debate. But give me a score. Give me a score line. Let's see who gets it right and who gets it wrong. I'm going 4-1 to Liverpool. That's my prediction. Kieran said, sorry, we're going to head off and enjoy the game. Mate, you do that, buddy. Thank you for joining in. No doubt we'll talk to you soon, and enjoy the game. So So 4-0 for Amidared, 4-1 for Harry. A different Harry says 3-0. Fred says 3-0. Azzy 3-1. Dave Trainer 4-0. Ray's gone balls out with 5-0. Azzy's own Hutchinson. Liam said, how close to Sunday starting lineup do you think is tonight's squad? My opinion is no changes other than Moreno. Great to have such an in-depth midfield now. Looking at the team, I'd be interested to see the centre-back situation. I would have no issues if we did go with Jones there beside Van Dijk. But I think you're probably not too far off, mate. I think it's a fair comment. Connor's gone 6-1, Liverpool fan 4-0, Kieran 4-0, Paul McCormick 4-0, Alou 3-0. The child who lives in the bin is going for a 9-goal thriller here, 5-4 to Liverpool. Adrian 5-1, Connor, as I said, 6-1, El Chapo's gone 3-0, Crazy Star 5-0, Liam Jeffries 4-0, Adrian 5-1. So a lot of people think the Reds are going to score 4 or 5 tonight, so I'm loving the optimism. Patbot says the reason the haters come on here is they're jealous of the great channel, but he's going 6-0 to the Reds. Cryptic Gaming's going 5-0, Skipper Dog 4-0, Niall Corcoran's going 4-1. What else have we got? Who else have we got? Connor, don't you start with your 6-1 to Torino nonsense. I don't play FIFA, by the way. Somebody just asked that, and no, I don't play FIFA. I don't actually play any computer games, to be honest. I wish I had the time to play them. Vincent's gone 2-0 to Salah. David Williams gone 5-1. Danny Boots has gone 3-0. Zaldi 2-0. Liam Starbucks gone 4-0. Kieran 5-1 to the Reds with Mane with 2 and Cater getting his first for the club. I'm having that one, Kieran, because I do have Mane to score on a bet that I have, so that would make me very happy indeed. Mulana, excuse me if I pronounced that incorrectly. Mulana Tafiq's gone 3-0. 20-0, somebody else said. Why not? 20-0. Jesus, imagine that. Can you imagine the scenes? Everton would still come on and go, oh, but we won 22-0, you see. Doesn't matter if it's Torino you're playing, we won 22-0. We won pre-season, where's the cup? Daniel's gone 5-0 to Liverpool. Daniel Walmerans, I think is the surname. Again, excuse me if I pronounce anybody's name incorrectly on here. Please don't take it personally. The screen moves so quickly that I'm just grasping at names sometimes. Bailey has gone 5-0. Who else have we got? Jack's gone 4-1 to the Redmen. Joseph Reardon's gone 4-1. Jack Crotty's gone 4-1. 6-0 to the Reds for Kieran. Mikolaj? Is it Mikolaj? Says hello from Poland. Mate, hello. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do if you haven't. So the Reds just about to kick off here, folks. The referee just doing his last checks before tonight's game kicks off. And thank you for all your score predictions. Vincent said, are you Irish? I certainly am, mate. Irish and proud. Originally from Dublin, now living in Wexford. But yes, I absolutely am Irish. So Michael Oliver refereeing tonight's game. He's just having a look around. Couple of balls still on the pitch. I say a couple. There's about 15 fucking footballs still on the field that they're looking to get off. You'll never walk alone. Booming out now, as somebody has rightly put in there in the chat. Liam's put in. It's booming out around the stadium. Lots of kids in there. Lots of happy faces. Fingers crossed the Reds can go put on a show for the guys and we can sit back and enjoy the game. Is the game on LFC TV, says Finlay. It is, mate. I'm not sure if it's only on there. In the UK and Ireland, I believe it is. There's actually a nice section of Torino fans there as well, which is good to see. Right, so guys, we're on the way here. And Connor's going to kill me because I haven't hit the scoreboard. So Connor, bear with me, buddy. I haven't forgotten the scoreboard, guys. Don't worry. I'm just going to wait until it hits 1 minute so Connor doesn't kick my ass. Okay, so bear with me, guys. I'm going to set up the scoreboard now in 2 seconds. There we go. Okay, guys, bear with me. I will get the scoreboard sorted out. Just bear with me. So Liverpool attacking the goal to my left. High press already from the Reds. Mane getting stuck in. Right, let's see where this goes. So 52, 53. Okay, Connor's just fixing the clock, guys. Bear with me. So Liverpool throw in deep inside Torino's half, about 5 yards from the corner flag. Ball's being pinged at the Torino player here from somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly they're coming from. So 1 minute 20 seconds gone in the game. Obviously still Liverpool 0, Torino 0. The Reds in possession. Bobby Firmino on the left hand side of the Torino box. Dispossessed. Torino looking to play out. Liverpool pressing them high up the field. And Torino just knocking the ball around the back. But Liverpool are pressing very, very high and very, very intensely, which is great to see. This really is, like, both teams are going for this, guys. There's nobody holding back in this game. This is certainly a game where both teams have got their fitness up. Both teams are trying to win. And Torino have come here to play by the looks of things. So, very interested to see how this one works out. Ball back with the Torino keeper. Liverpool just holding the line across the 18-yard box. And the keeper plays the ball straight out. So, throw into Liverpool halfway between the 18-yard box and the halfway line. Down the left hand side of the Liverpool side of the pitch. Mane in possession, plays the ball through to Fabinho. Right, the clock is sorted there, guys. Apologies for the delay in that one. That was completely my fault. Why are we not streaming live, somebody says? Because we'd be kicked out, mate. We'd lose the channel if we did stream live. So the Reds in possession, the right hand side of the Torino halfway line. Liverpool knocked out to Naby Keita on the left hand side. Sloppy possession by Naby Keita there, guys. Come on, it's Naby Keita giving the ball away in midfield needlessly, which is very unlike Naby. Mahir says, I can see the game on your forehead. There you go. Enjoy it then. If you can see it on my forehead, I'm glad this bald head is useful for something, so enjoy it. Fabinho has the ball in midfield here for Liverpool. Knocks it out to the right hand side. Trent knocks it back inside. Liverpool just knocking the ball around the middle of the field. Dispossessed by Torino because of another sloppy pass. But possession won back by Naby Keita, and the Reds have it just inside the Torino half now. Fabinho knocks it wide. The Reds trying to keep a bit of possession, trying to wrestle into the game here. I love you too, Keane, by the way. Keane says, I love you, Craig. What do you guys think? How are you seeing the game so far? We're only, 4.5 minutes into it, but nobody has really stamped their authority on the game yet. Nevin's gone 4-0 to Liverpool. The child who lives in the bin said the bald head has another advantage. I mean, it's just a gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? This bald head is the gift that keeps on giving. Just think, if I didn't put the extra layer of wax on this today before I came on here, some people may not get to see the game, but the bald head does its job. So as Connor said in the chat, if you're watching, this is your first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Help us grow the channel. Become part of the Anfield Agenda family. Torino whipping the ball in from the right. Great clearance there from Phillips. Mo Salah trying to gain a little bit of possession. Actually, I haven't seen Mo in possession yet during the game. It's weird looking at Firmino. I'm so used to seeing that silver hair, but now we're looking at a black-haired Firmino, and it's thrown me off at times when I'm looking at him. Ahmed Red said, my stream on LFC TV is at least 2 minutes behind yours. That is the joys of us being in different parts of the world, I'm afraid, my friend. It is the case. Sometimes Dave has been watching games with me as well. He's in Germany and he often is 30 seconds or so behind. I'm watching this direct from LFC TV, as I said, on my TV with my subscription, so I hope I don't ruin the game for anybody, by the way. If you are a little bit behind it, I do apologise, although there's not much I can do. But a 6-0 to the Reds for Kieran. Hyper Gamer says, why are you bald? I'm not bald though, that's the funny thing. I just feel dirty when I've got hair. I've no idea if you're a troll or not, but if you are, I couldn't really give a fuck. But there's my answer anyway. Charlene said, we should call you Dr. Eggman. Anfield Egg is the way to go. Great ball into the box there from the Reds. Mo Salah inches away from making it 1-0. Just couldn't get onto the end of it. Just looking at the replay now. Fabinho plays the ball out right. Trent, first time ball, straight across the 6-yard box. Mo should have got his foot to that, to be fair. He got a touch on it, but it just wasn't enough. Really good ball in from Trent. Great play from the Reds. Should be 1-0, but 6 minutes gone here. Still Liverpool 0, Torino 0. Trent's shaping up to take the corner here. Down the Liverpool left-hand side. Plays it short to Mo. Gives it back to Trent. Trent whips across in. It's blocked and Torino start to counter-attack. Which Naby Keita just brings her man down. Blatant as you like. In midfield, Naby Keita just takes the Torino player over and gives away a free kick. Beautiful stuff. That would most probably have been a yellow, to be honest, if we were playing in normal season. Jesus Christ. I'm just looking at the replay. He didn't give a fuck. He just took him out of it. Not a single fuck was given. Who's going to win, says Ja. Liverpool, of course. Liverpool, my friend. Sloppy ball. Well won by Moreno. Torino really have come to play a game here today, guys. They're not just going to roll over. It's great to see them be so competitive. So Moreno just played the ball out of play. Throw into Torino just beside the Liverpool corner flag, I suppose. About 5 yards out. So let's see if they can make anything of this one. Shaping up for the long throw by the looks of things. He's giving the ball a good L wipe. Connor said, do you have any pictures of you with hair? I do. I actually do. I do have them somewhere. Yeah, I must show you one sometime. Kieran said, how do you watch the game? I can't help you out with that one, buddy. As much as I'd love to. If we were to show the game on the stream here, the channel would be closed down. It's on LFC TV. That's about as much help as I can be, I'm afraid. What stadium is the game in? It's at Anfield. The only game Liverpool have played at Anfield during pre-season, mate. Can this dickhead fuck off with his fucking spamming of his poxy channel? Adios, dickhead. Who do you think will win the league? Liverpool or Manchester City is the honest answer there for who I think is going to win the league. God almighty, these people do love streaming, don't they? They do love spamming, I mean, on streams. Fuck me. Your channel, like, imagine having to do this night after night. Jesus Christ. Absolute muppets. As Dave said, Troll City. So Liverpool have dispossessed Torino here, centre of the field. Balls with Virgil van Dijk, him and Moreno, just knocking it back and forth between them. Fabinho now has it in the centre. Not really being pressed too hard. Knocks it out to the right. Trent in possession. Liverpool just knocking it round now, trying to gain a foothold in the game. Big Verge just looking sexy as always. Like a Rolls Royce there, strolling across the Liverpool backline. Unlucky. Liverpool tried a quick 1-2 there. Just breaks down. Torino keeper playing short balls like that, putting his defence under pressure. How are you guys seeing it? 2,700 subs up, said Azzy. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are absolute fucking legends. Thank you so much. If you are watching, if you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button and continuously help us grow the channel. I see somebody said, I'm an Arsenal supporter, Ben Street. Mate, welcome. We welcome everyone to the channel. If you're in here to have a bit of crack with the lads, you are most welcome, sir. Thank you for joining in. How much do I hate Man U out of 10? Obviously 10. 11 if I could. Dave said it's a good test for the Reds tonight. It does. It looks like a really, really serious game of football. There's no holding back here. Everybody's going in full force. It's great to see. Great interplay here from the... Oh, unlucky. Mo Salah was inches away from putting Sadio Mane in. Some great interplay there by the Reds around the Torino box. It's been something we've seen a lot during pre-season. The quickness of play and the movement of the Liverpool players in and around the 18-yard box is an absolute joy to watch. I imagine as a defensive coach looking at this, trying to set your team up to play against Liverpool, it must be an absolute nightmare. I'm glad it's not me, let's put it that way. I don't play FIFA Hyper Gamer, mate. No, unfortunately, I'm not a gamer. Fabio said, let's win and go for the West Ham game. I'm so looking forward, Fabio, mate, to the first game of the season on Sunday. I'm sure you are as well. And welcome to the channel. So, as I said, Liverpool still just knocking the ball around. Torino letting Liverpool have it in their own half. Kind of starting their press on the halfway line. Gini Wijnaldum just plays it across. Ball with Naby Keita just inside the Torino half. Naby plays it out left to Bobby. Bobby gives it to Moreno, who went on the overlap. Moreno still in possession, knocks it back to Naby Keita. And again, another straight pass from Keita, which is very unusual for him. But the Reds retain possession out on the right hand side of the Torino box. And it comes to nothing yet again. Moreno now in possession on the left hand side. How are you guys seeing it? What's your prediction? Still same prediction? Still 3-0, 4-0? Dave said I'm 30 seconds ahead of you, which is not, someone's 2 minutes behind me, Dave. So it really does go to show how, different things are. Craig, you're doing a good job. Just ignore the haters. I love a good pun. So why not? 5-4, the child who lives in the bin. You still sticking with the 5-4, buddy? Sorry. Oh, fuck this stupid scoreboard. There you go, guys. I've fixed. Nope, the clock has decided to fucking disappear. Guys, I'm gonna get this clock sorted out. It is the fucking bane of my life at this point, so bear with me. There we go. It is working, isn't it? Is the clock okay for you guys there in the stream? Can you still see it? (3-1) to the Reds. What do you think about Shaqiri's goal against the Scums? What an introduction that was. What an introduction to his Liverpool career that was from Xherdan Shaqiri. I say so. See, yeah, so you guys can see the timer. That's cool. Apologies about that, guys. Hyper Gamer says 3-0 to Liverpool, and lots of people just saying they can do it. Cool, thank you for that. I've no idea what happened there, but hopefully the clock stops acting the bollocks so we can keep this one going. What is it with you and clocks, Craig? I don't know, mate. You're right. You were absolutely spot on. Maybe I should just fucking stay away from clocks altogether. You're right. Between the alarm clock and everything else, it's crazy. V8 says, hi Craig, I'm invisible to everyone today. No mate, honestly that's the first comment I've seen from you in today's stream. Usually I can spot the blue spanner, but welcome. So almost 15 minutes here gone. Well, we're heading towards 15 minutes gone here. Do you know what? This clock is doing my fucking head in. It stopped again. Connor, can you jump on here, buddy, and sort out the day and be a hero? Naby Keita inside the ball. It was Mane, sorry. Mane came very close again there to making it 1-0 to the Reds. This clock is doing my head in, guys. I do apologise. I have no idea why it keeps stopping like it does. I'm just checking that the clock's okay. Bear with me, guys. Cool, there we go. When did you become a fan? Asked Kieran. Mate, I became a fan when I was 6 or 7. I can't remember the exact age. My first Liverpool kit was the grey Liverpool candy shirt. So penalty to the Reds, actually. Sorry, I was way behind there. Penalty to the Reds. And Fabinho is taking it. Penalty to the Reds, and Fabinho is stepping up for his first Liverpool goal. So Fabinho about to take the penalty kick, 12 yards out. And he's missed. He's put it wide. Fabinho has missed, unfortunately, guys. His penalty record goes out the fucking window in his first game for the Reds. Very unexpected there, Fabinho not scoring. I'm going to sort out this clock, so bear with me. For now, I'm just going to take it away because it's just doing my head in, so bear with me. I've taken the clock down for now, guys. Bear with me, we will sort it out. How long a run was that, by the way? How long a run was that for Fabinho before he comes to Liverpool, takes his first penalty and misses it? How long of a run were we on? Better to miss in pre-season, said Damo. That's spot on. Definitely better to miss in pre-season. The clock is fine. It's not showing up on my end, which is, if it's working for you, then great, but it's not showing up on my end at this moment in time. So yeah, handy game so far for Alisson Becker, guys. Fuck off from to do. A lot of people in Brazil, hello. Thank you for joining in the stream. You're very welcome to the channel. He scored like 12 out of 12 penalties for Monaco, which is nuts. Dave said, Craig, just had an idea. How about an Anfield Agenda Acast every Friday? Dave, I was thinking along similar lines. I was thinking of doing something like that for charity every week. So we could stick, say, a tenner on every week, and any money that we win on the bet we could give to a charity. We could pick a charity at the start of the season, and then whatever we've accumulated at the end of the season we could perhaps give to that charity. So it's a great idea, Dave. Remind me during the week, mate, if you can. Before Sunday, remind me on Thursday, and we'll sort one out for Friday. But it is a very good idea. Luke is late, sorry. No problem, Luke. Never need to apologise, mate. We appreciate you joining in. Yeah, the clock's not there, I know. We're trying to sort it out, mate. Bear with me. Yeah, somebody did miss a penalty, Maverick, mate. Fabinho missed a penalty. Went for the bottom left-hand corner, put it just wide of the post. Miriam Mane off pens, what the fuck? I've no idea. I've no idea why either of them didn't take the penalty, but obviously Fabinho fancied it. Unlucky. Bobby should have taken it. Bobby should take everything, because he's Bobby. I actually thought Mane, if I'd been honest, I thought Mane would have stepped up to take it. Is there many? Asks Luke. It looks fairly full. The upper stand, the upper part of the main stand, the tickets haven't gone on sale there. So apart from that, the rest of the stadium looks fairly full. Who won the penalty? Damo, mate, I was trying to fix the clock and I missed that part of the game. So I do apologise, mate. I can't tell you who won the penalty. Mane, said Joseph. So thank you, Joseph. Oh yeah, actually I did remember Mane got through on goal, but I didn't think he was fouled. So the ball back with Alisson Becker now. Let's see what he can do. He just plays it short, to be fair. Plays a simple ball to Virgil van Dijk. It was great to see when Fabinho missed the penalty that everybody went up to him to tell him, like, don't worry about it, which is always a good thing to see. V8 has gone to Portugal on Friday. Nice one. Enjoy it, buddy. Liverpool on the attack. Ball played wide to Bobby Firmino inside the box. 1-0 to Liverpool. 1-0 to the Reds. Bobby Firmino. Easy as you like. Boom. Liverpool 1. Torino 0. Bobby Firmino. Easy as you like. Boom. 1-0 to the Reds. Took a bit of a deflection, but still 1-0 to the Reds. It's been coming. Liverpool have been the better team. Just looking at the replay here. So Mo Salah picks it up on the edge of the box. Sees Firmino, plays it through. Firmino near the penalty spot, takes a little deflection. Goalkeeper left stranded into the top, air left hand corner, the goalkeeper's right hand corner. Just looking at it again. Was it going in before the deflection? You know what it probably was? It take a double deflection. A double deflection. So we're going to give that one to Bobby anyway. Fuck it, why not? But 1-0 to the Reds here. Bobby Firmino via a deflection. Maybe just one deflection actually, looking at the replay. But yeah, 1-0 to the Reds. So here we go. Some happy kids inside the stadium. Liverpool 1-0 up. Ball's already back with Alisson. And Liverpool are starting another attack. Guys, we will sort out the clock at half time. I do apologise. So just to keep you up to date, nearly 22 minutes gone here. So just shy of 22 minutes gone. Liverpool 1, Torino 0. And Liverpool knocking the ball around on the halfway line. Alberto Moreno in possession. Sprays it out wide on the left hand side to Sadio Mane. Mane's taking a run at the defender. Makes his way inside the 18-yard box. Dragging him one way then the other. Cross comes to nothing. Gilbert said, what time is it on the game? 22 minutes, 12 seconds, buddy. Liverpool are pressing really well here, giving Torino no time on the ball. Trent! Unlucky! Trent Alexander-Arnold tries his luck from about 30-35 yards and the keeper gets down well to his right hand side to touch it round the post. Great to see Trent feeling so confident to take on that strike. It really was quite far out. He hit it well. I'm just seeing, did it take a little nick on the way through? I'm not sure from that angle, but a very good stop from the goalkeeper. No, it didn't. It was just a true strike. Very good strike from Trent. Keeper gets down very well to his right hand side to touch it around the post. Liverpool corner comes to nothing. Cleared by Torino. Moreno on the halfway line knocks it back to Mo Salah. Excuse me, Mo Salah, who's actually Liverpool's deepest player, which is crazy. It's crazy to see that actually. So I hope you guys are enjoying the game. 23 minutes gone. Liverpool 1, Torino 0. It's been mainly Liverpool to be fair. Alisson Becker has had a fuck all to do during this game so far. Still wearing the number 13, I should add, during the game. I hope you guys have noticed that as well. Still no number 1 on his shirt. So Liverpool on the attack again. Firmino in possession. Plays it out right. 2-0. 2-0. Easy as you like. Easy as you like. Genie Wijnaldum. Genie Wijnaldum. Genie Wijnaldum. 2-0 to the Reds. And maybe only pre-season, but fuck it. It's 2-0 to the Reds and we are going to celebrate. Let me just alter the scoreboard here. Genie Wijnaldum. Easy as you like. Liverpool 2, Torino 0. The Reds are rampant. Just looking at the replay here. Again, nice play from Salah. Plays it to Bobby Firmino. Firmino slips the ball through. Genie Wijnaldum carries on his run. Gives the keeper the eyes and beats him at his near post. Very nice finish indeed. Well done, Genie Wijnaldum. Gave the keeper the eyes. Slots it in at the near post. Liverpool 2, Torino 0. Easy as you like. Great start here, guys. 25 minutes gone. Just shy of 25 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Torino 0. Easy as you like. Hyper Gamer says, you are gay. Really? Like, okay, let me just take a little minute out here, Hyper Gamer, to have a little chat with you. You are gay is the best you can come up with. You're sitting there with a keyboard with literally the entire fucking internet in front of you. You could come up with any slag you want. Anything. And the best that your pathetic, puny, little prepubescent mind could come up with, as a slag, by the way, so we are being a homophobic prick as well. You are gay. Or are you gay? Mate, is that the best you can come up with? Seriously. You're fucking pathetic. Jesus Christ, I'd say your English teacher must break her fucking bollocks laughing at you, you sad cunt. Adios, dickhead. 5-0. V8's gone 5-0. Favourite Scottish team, asked Robbie. I don't have one, mate. Honestly, I don't. I'd lean towards Aberdeen. But yeah, I don't really have one. Who scored? First goal was Bobby Firmino. Second goal, Genie Wijnaldum. Tom Wills is going 6-0. 6-0. There was a lot of, Tom, before the game, there was a lot of 4s and 5s from the Reds in the chat, but Charlene said not Celtic. I don't, honestly, Charlene, hand on heart, I don't give a fuck about Scottish football, really, I don't. Aberdeen would probably be the team who I would have leaned towards. I don't give a shit about the whole Celtic, Rangers, Catholic, Protestant thing. It's not anything that's ever done it for me. Nor has Scottish football, mate, if I'm being honest. Taxi for hyper gaming. I do like a little bit of a troll every now and again to pop up, because sometimes I need a release. I need to let these people know how I'm feeling inside and let them know how deeply they've hurt this little bald Irishman. My soul is destroyed. This has been easy as you like so far for the Reds, if we're being honest, guys. 27 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Torino 0. Torino haven't had a sniff in this game. Super Socket says hello to you, sir. Welcome to the stream. So Keita in possession now. Little 1-2, unlucky, just out of possession. There's been some great movement from the Liverpool forward line. Keita getting up and in around the 18-yard box time and time again is great to see as well. Very promising ahead of the new season. Robbie said, are you keeping the stream till full time? I certainly am, mate, and we will sort out the clock at half time. I do apologise about the clock. How was Fabinho? Asked Eric. He missed the penalty. Or Epic, excuse me. Epic. He missed the penalty, mate, which was unfortunate. But he's playing well. He hasn't had his head drop since missing the penalty. He's done quite well in the middle, to be fair. He's kept things ticking over. He's always showed for the ball. He hasn't shirked away from responsibility, which is good to see. OG Boy asked who scored. First goal, mate, came from Bobby Firmino. A little bit of deflection. Second goal came from Gini Wijnaldum. Gave the keeper the eyes. Beat him at his near post. So 2-0 to Liverpool as we stand. Moped King said we're going to win something this year. Surely, I hope you're right, mate. I really do hope you're right. The Ender said Chelsea just spent 71 million on Kepa, the Atletico Bilbao keeper, which is a lot of money, and it kind of puts into perspective the deal we got for Alisson Becker, doesn't it? I'm just checking on the news now to see about that deal, to see if it actually went through, so bear with me. Yeah, they're in advanced Kepa talks, as you said, so 71 million. They really are having to pay, aren't they, to replace Thibaut Courtois? And are they really upgrading? That's the funny thing here. They're spending 71 million, and yes, they're going to recoup whatever it is for Thibaut Courtois, but they're having to dig that deep to basically just keep themselves at the same level, which is nuts when you think about it that way. Liverpool fan said, Craig, did you see that we were the unluckiest team last season? I seen that, mate. There was an 18-point swing between Liverpool and United. If decisions had have gone correctly, Liverpool would have had 12 points more and Manchester United 6 points less. Now look, we didn't point that out as Liverpool fans. It's not us being bitter fucking Reds here. This was pointed out, I think, by Sky Sports or somebody. Or was it ESPN, actually? I think it was an ESPN stat. Seeing that Liverpool were denied 12 points last year in games. 12 points they should have had for decisions that were incorrect. And United gained 6. I don't think that's any fucking surprise to any of us, is it? To be fair, that United gained points because of dodgy refereeing. So Torino on the attack now. Edge of the Liverpool 18-yard box. Trent standing them up. No, Phillips standing them up, excuse me. Ball played across to the right hand side. Bear with me, guys, let's see how this works out. Ball crossed in. 2-1. Easy as you like for Torino. Really, really poor defensively from Liverpool. So 2-1 here, guys. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about it, in fairness. Absolutely nothing the keeper could do. He was left high and dry by his defence. I think, was it Bellotti who scored? Bear with me. So Moreno beaten too easily. Should have stopped the cross. Good centre forward play. Comes across, running across the 6-yard box. Alisson Becker stranded. Nothing he could do about it. Yeah, Bellotti number 9. 2-1. Yeah, disappointing. But look, it's pre-season. Fuck it. It's pre-season. The Reds are still 2-1 up. 30 minutes gone in the game. It's disappointing. You don't want to see us conceding, but it was good centre forward play. But Moreno probably should have stopped that cross, if I'm being honest. It's one of the things that we've often said around Moreno. He should be doing better. Switches off in situations that he should be turned on in. Has Kepa joined Chelsea? Not yet, but they are in advanced talks, mate, so it's looking very likely that they will get him. Rabona said, where did you get those pictures behind you? I like them. Mate, they're from a friend of mine called Dave. Footballcartoons.co.uk, or was a football cartoon. Just bear with me one sec. I'm going to just double check so I don't get this wrong. I don't want to give out a site incorrectly, so bear with me. Right, so the football site is footballcartoon.co.uk. Jump on there. Dave will sort you out. He makes cartoons to order as well, so if there's nothing on there you want, just get in contact with Dave. He can do anything. He makes lots of images for me. He's done one of my son, one of my family. Great cartoonist. So have a look on there. He's really inexpensive as well, mate. And tell him we sent you. He might sort you out with a discount. Who scored Liverpool's goals? They were scored by Bobby Firmino and Gini Wijnaldum. So we're 32 minutes gone here now, guys. Liverpool on the attack down the left. Moreno in possession. Plays it through to Mane. Back on the inside. Liverpool crossing over. Playing it out right. Trent's on the overlap. Will he be used? Yep. Trent in possession. Right hand side of the TORINO box. Back with Gini Wijnaldum, who changes play again to the left to Alberto Moreno. Liverpool being forced backwards. Back to Virgil van Dijk just inside the Reds' half. And straight back to Alberto Moreno. Liverpool on the attack again. Good ball played in behind the defence to Bobby Firmino. Unlucky, cut out by the TORINO defence. Great ball there from Alberto Moreno, to be fair. Spotted the run of Roberto Firmino in behind the TORINO defence. But somebody was there to cover and cut it out. So 33 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, TORINO 1. Very good, entertaining, competitive game of football, to be fair. Score, please, says Robbie. It's there, mate. It's on the stream. 2-1. Oh, who scored? Roberto Firmino for Liverpool, Gini Wijnaldum for Liverpool, and then Belotti scored a header for TORINO to make it 2-1. So TORINO in possession here just outside the 18-yard box. Guys, if you are watching the stream, you are with us, firstly, very welcome to the channel. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Please do take a moment to hit that subscribe button if you're watching. It's so important to us here. Helps us grow the channel, helps us to meet more Reds. So if you are enjoying it, you are watching, as I say, welcome. But please do hit that subscribe button. Help us grow the channel, help us reach more Reds out there. So you know what, guys, I think anybody who went to this game won't be disappointed, because it's been a very entertaining game of football with both teams showing up to play. Hello from Poland. Hello to you, sir. Thank you for joining in. Robbie said couldn't see the score. Sorry, Robbie, mate. No worries, buddy. Don't worry about it. Liverpool just snuffing out another TORINO attack there. TORINO now in possession just inside the Liverpool half. 34 minutes gone. Still Liverpool 2, TORINO 1. And as I said before, what has been a very entertaining first half. It's on live TV, Murtaza, mate, if you're asking. It's on Liverpool TV. That's where I'm watching it from anyway. Hello from India, says Shanir645. Hello, mate. Welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. How's Fabinho playing, says Jonathan. He's playing really well, mate. Unfortunately, he missed a penalty, but it was great to see Liverpool players come up, give him a pat on the back and say, don't worry about it, mate. It's only a friendly. Let it go. He's been great. He's been shown for possession. Hasn't hidden since he's missed the penalty. His head hasn't dropped. He's been very good, very tidy. So TORINO on the attack again, down the right hand side. Moreno snuffs out that one, but TORINO retain possession. So TORINO still on the attack. Ball played through, gone out. Goal kick to Liverpool, nothing to worry about. Shanice says, did Alisson make great saves in this match? He's had nothing to do apart from the goal, which he couldn't have done anything about, to be fair. There's absolutely no blame with the goalkeeper on that goal whatsoever. It was just a good cross from the right, which should have been blocked by Moreno, and good solid centre forward play. Jack said, when Bellotti scored, my head dropped, realising Alisson is only human. Oh, to be fair, mate, I don't think there was anything could be done. And I'm not saying that you think there was, but yeah. Liverpool on the attack, coming down the right-hand side. Mo Salah. Oh, looked like he got a little nudge there going inside the box, but unfortunately the ball's broken up. Throw into Liverpool on the right-hand side. 36 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Torino 1. Liverpool still in possession. On the right hand side of the Torino penalty area. Fabinho on the ball. Plays it through to Keita, who's taken. Surely he's taken down. Referee allows play to go on. And Trent skies a shot. Unlucky. I think he just got underneath the ball there on the half volley. Goal kick to Torino. Some really good attacking intent once again shown from Liverpool. 37 minutes gone in the game now. Liverpool 2, Torino 1. It looked to me like Mo Salah got a little clip there, but maybe I'm just being, hypersensitive around Mo at this moment in time. Ben, I can't show the match on camera, mate. If I did, the channel would be closed down, and we work far too hard here, buddy, to be closed down for copyright infringement. The goal was not Helchev, I think it's pronounced Helchev, excuse me. The goal was not Alisson's fault. No way, not in any way, shape or form, buddy. So don't worry about that one. Jonathan said, who do you think should start in midfield for the upcoming season? Jonathan, I think it depends on who we're playing, and it depends on if we're looking to go balls out attacking. What have we got? The three strongest midfielders we have for me at this moment in time would be Fabinho, Henderson and Keita. But again, it depends who we're playing. We may go more attacking and play somebody else. We may play Shaqiri, for instance, ahead of Henderson in that attacking position. So 38 minutes gone. Torino in possession on the halfway line. Liverpool 2, Torino 1. Yeah, Torino just overplaying their goal kick to Liverpool. Nothing to worry about. Lots and lots of Liverpool players warming up here. Looks like we're going to have a lot of changes in the second half. Cameron said, where do you think we're going to finish in the league? First or second is the honest answer, mate. I honestly cannot see us finishing below second. I think we're definitely one of the best two teams in this league. It's going to be tough to wrestle the title away from Manchester City, but I think we're capable of it. How do you think? What do you feel? How are you feeling going into the season, Cameron, mate? Do you think we can make a realistic title challenge? Jason said, how did they score? It was a header from Bellotti for Torino. Firmino's was just a strike inside the 18-yard box, took a bit of a deflection. Sorry, Liverpool on the attack again. Just snuffed out. And the second was Gini Wijnaldum. Lovely move on the right hand side. He was slipped in by Firmino, gave the goalkeeper the eyes and sent it the wrong way, beat him at his near post. So the Reds still on the attack here. Fabinho in possession, miscontrolled it, and Bellotti takes it off him on the halfway line. No problem, Jason, mate. No problem at all. So Torino, to be fair, they're looking to move the ball quickly and they're looking to counter-attack at every opportunity. So it's a very interesting game, this one. Torino have certainly come to play. Klopp in the technical area, marshalling his troops. The Reds on the attack again. Gini Wijnaldum. Unlucky. Trent. Oh, unlucky. Really unlucky there from the Reds. Beautiful breakthrough from Gini Wijnaldum. Goalkeeper makes a great stop. Rolls out to the edge of the box to Trent, who has a shot blocked by a defender. But again, another brilliant attacking move there from Liverpool. Should have been 3-1, but look, you have to just stand and applaud the style of play that we have here. I mean, what a team we're looking at, guys. These Reds really are something special. So just looking at the move again. Mane, beautiful ball from Salah to slip Gini through. Opens up his body, keeper does well. Falls back out to Trent, but blocks by the defender. Really good move from Liverpool. Again, really intricate play in and around the 18-yard box. Really quick feet. It's all very positive to see ahead of the new season. Yab says, hello from Indonesia. Mate, honestly, sincerely, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us. It's great to hear we've got people coming on from all over the world. You're very welcome. If you haven't subscribed, guys, please do hit that subscribe button. Liverpool on the attack yet again. Firmino sprays the ball out wide. It's cut out there, but no, hang on. Moreno wins it back. He's been harassed and chased, though, to be fair. Back to Liverpool. Half. Moreno on the ball. Knocks it through. Sorry, just bear with me. Firmino dispossessed. This really is a very good game of football. I'm very much enjoying it, to be honest, guys. Liverpool are not letting Torino settle on the ball whatsoever. Ball back with Verge now inside Liverpool half. Fabinho takes possession on the halfway line. Spreads the ball out right to Trent, who's shown on the right hand side. The score is 2-1, mate. If you look just below the image underneath me there, you'll see there's a live scoreboard. I'm not sure what you're watching on, so maybe you can't see it. Liverpool still on the attack. Ball on the left hand side here with Roberto Firmino. Gives a stray pass inside, but Keita manages to win it back. Oh, Naby Keita has a strike. It's deflected. It's gone for a corner. He wasn't shy about pulling the trigger there, to be fair. Ball fell to Naby Keita just outside the 18-yard box, fairly central. He didn't hesitate. He took a shot straight away. The defender closed him, took a deflection, and it's gone wide for a corner to Liverpool. 42 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Torino 1, and the Reds with another corner. Trent taking the corner now. Mo Salah playing the ball back in. Again, ball's cleared out. Liverpool still retain possession. Looking to set up another attack just outside the 18-yard box. Again, they've been forced backwards, so the ball's now back to the halfway line. Fabinho in possession, plays it out right. Naby Keita plays it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool players moving, looking for a gap, looking for somewhere to play the ball into. Liverpool switching it to the left hand side. Alberto Moreno now in possession, plays it out wide to Sadio Mane. Mane's been fairly quiet from his standards, but you know, he can turn a game in a minute, to be fair. Liverpool switches to the right hand side with Trent Alexander-Arnold, who whips in a first time cross. Keeper comes out and claims it. 43 minutes 30 seconds gone. Liverpool 2, Torino 1. And no dealer, mate, I cannot show the match because the channel will be closed down, and we put in too much hard work here, buddy, for it to be closed for copyright infringement. So we're heading towards half time here, guys. What's been your view of the first half? Have you enjoyed the first half? Who do you think's played well? And what's your prediction for the second half? Torino picking up play on the counter attack here, just heading towards half time. 44 minutes gone. Liverpool getting players back. Snuffed out there by Alberto Moreno, and Liverpool look to start another counter attack. So Mane in possession, attacking on the left hand side. Another corner to Liverpool. The Reds have certainly had a fair amount of corners in this first half, guys. 44 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Torino 1. Let's see how we get on with this corner. Louis said there's no fucking stupid trolling over a pre-season game. Mate, these dickheads have nothing better to do. I'd hate to have such a boring ass life where this is all I have to do. So Trent again taking the corner out on Liverpool's left hand side, Torino's right. Swings it in. Cleared again by Torino. Does it break back to Trent? No, the referee blows there for half time, folks. So half time here, Liverpool 2, Torino 1. Be interesting to see what type of a team comes out for the second half, how many changes Kloppo makes. But we're at half time here, Liverpool 2, Torino 1. I'll dip back into the chat here for half time. See how you guys seen that one. Dortmund 1, Napoli 3. An update from Jack Doyle. There's that full time, Jack. Harry Conley says egg. Yeah, Harry, let me tell you, I'm your ma's love egg. She loves this egg. Loves it. Go and ask her. I promise you, she'll tell you she loves it. Your ma does love an egg. Honestly. I could be your dad, actually, Harry. Have you thought of that? Fuck. Am I your dad, Harry? Am I your dad? Are you baby egg? Adios, dickhead. Fekir not playing against Chelsea. Interesting. Chris said, we look solid. Problem is we're fucked with Moreno. Players literally run past him like he's not there. Get crosses into the box. He's always out of position, which puts pressure on our centre backs, which is a very good summation there from Chris. No news on Fekir Alume for me anyway. Nothing I've heard. James said Liverpool were charging £30 for tickets to this. It's ridiculous, mate. It's probably in line with other pre-season games, and I know where you're coming from. I do feel where you're coming from. But for instance, people going to the game in Dublin last week, a lot of them had to pay 60, 70, 80 quid. I know fans who went to the game in America who had to pay up to $200 for a ticket. So I do understand where you're coming from, and it probably would have been a little bit better to have changed the price point to maybe £50 for a family ticket for 2 adults and 2 kids, maybe even 60. I get where you're coming from, but it is kind of in line with the other pre-season games that we've seen so far. Mr. Liverpool said, don't worry about their comments. It's fun to me, mate. I'm not all worried about it. I do it for a laugh because I'm bored at times. It's not, they never get to us. Don't worry. Anyone who's on the channel regularly knows that I do have a bit of fun with trolls from time to time. It's kind of like troll bashing is my hobby at times. How have you guys seen it though? Did you enjoy the first half? Plenty of opportunities for the Reds. We weren't shy about attacking. Charlie asked, how's Alisson? The honest answer, Charlie, mate, is he's had very little to do. I know that sounds crazy because they scored, but there was nothing he could have done about the goal. Uncaged the Warrior, says Pepper Red. Let me just see if I can get Connor to sort out this clock. Bear with me. Hopefully we can get this clock fixed for the second half. I've no idea why it keeps crashing. Shaqiri in the number 10 role in the second half. I'm really interested to see how he comes on, because he's been really good, the appearances he's made so far, and I've been really impressed with him. Jay-Z said, I just subscribed. Thank you, mate. Honestly, thank you. I hope you enjoy the channel, and you're most welcome. Who scored for Torino? Bellotti, mate. Bellotti scored. It was a very good centre forward move by him. Header gave absolutely no chance to Alisson. Keane said, Craig, would you sub anybody on or off soon? It depends who he's looking to play on Sunday, buddy. I'm really unsure what he's going to do. I mean, I honestly, hand on heart, I didn't think we'd see that front three starting, so I'm probably not the right person to ask. Francis said, great commentary, Craig, top show, subscribed and like. Thank you very much, Francis, mate. That does mean a lot to us. The more Reds we can touch base with, the more Reds we can get onto the channel. That's what it's all about for us. And we're here to grow this as a Liverpool fan site. It's not here to make money. It's not here to do anything like that. We're just here to bring Reds together, have a place to come chat, talk about Liverpool, have a bit of fun. The website will just be adding to that. So anyone that has subscribed, thank you. We really do appreciate it. If you are watching and you haven't yet subscribed, perfect time to do it, guys. The season's starting this Sunday. We've got so much content coming up for you here on the channel. Don't forget, after the game, we'll be recording our post-match point podcast, so our match reaction podcast. That will be uploaded onto all our podcast players within an hour and 15 minutes of the game being over. So iTunes, Spotify, Acast, Podbean, whatever your pod player choice is, subscribe on there, search Anfield Agenda, hit that subscribe button, you'll get all that content as well, 100% free. We do put the podcasts on the Anfield Agenda YouTube channel, but hand on heart, they do tend to be a little bit behind. So we're probably 12 hours behind by the time we get them up here. So you will get them, they will be on there. Again, all completely 100% free. To anyone that is subscribing, and I see there's a lot of people there saying that they are, thank you guys very much. It does mean the world to us. And you are very welcome to the Anfield Agenda family. You'll get to know all the guys as we move along. We've quite a big team here. The egg here is on a lot of the time, but we've got Connor, Dave, Cash, Tom, Chris, Christian, Charlie. I mean, it's a big team here at Anfield Agenda, and you'll get to know all the guys. Dave said, Craig, if 2,700 subs gave a €10 a month, wow. Mate, if 2,700 subs gave €1 a month, we'd be fucking over the moon. But we understand, money's tight for people. We never push the money side of things. It's not what we're about. You guys know we do have a Patreon, but 13 more subs off 3k, there's no way we're that close to 3k. There's no way we're that close to it. Let me just check on the site. Yeah, we're way off. No way, we're nowhere near 3k. Hit that like button, Reds, as Joseph said. Are you all season ticket holders, said Nick? No, mate. A lot of us, some of us live in Ireland, some of them live in Liverpool, some of them live in different parts of the UK. We try and give a voice on here, Nick, to everybody. All fans from all around the world. We've got people who come on from Australia, people who come on from Canada, Indonesia, New Zealand. Christian, one of our contributors, is from Sweden. Tinned ham on Sunday. Todd Trent was exceptional, says Harry. Do you know what, guys? I'm gonna go balls out here. This is a big one. This is me going fucking nuts. But do you think we can get to 3k on this stream? Do you think we can do it? It would be absolutely mind blowing if we hit 3k on this stream before the season even starts. If you're watching this stream, guys, you could make our week. Hit that subscribe button. If we can get to 3k by the time this stream is over, Jesus Christ, what a week that would be. That would be unbelievable. So look, if you are watching, we will of course be going through the second half when it starts. Do hit that subscribe button. So many people have been amazing here and joined us and subscribed to the channel, and we thank each and every one of them. We wish we could personally thank you all, but there's too many. But guys, look, it means a lot to us. We have lots of content on there. If you haven't checked out our podcast, I said it before, do check them out. Hayden said he just sub. Thank you, Hayden, mate. What's your score prediction? I think I said 4-1 before the game, so I'll stick with the 4-1. Connor reckons we can definitely hit 3k on this stream. What do you think? Why did you delete Jay-Z's message, Joseph? He seemed like a nice guy. Dave said, Liverpool season tickets are like Willy Wonka tickets, baby. They really are. I mean, I'll tell you how bad it's been, Dave. I've actually offered people $5,000 for a season ticket, and I'll pay the season ticket each year, and still haven't been able to get one. That's how tough it is to get tickets to watch the Reds. Everybody wants to see Liverpool, and who can blame them? The team Jurgen Klopp is putting together, the style of football that we play, you know, it's a byproduct of success. So yeah, it's understandable why more and more people want to see the mighty Reds. Oh, he just said we were shit. Oh, well then fair enough. If he said we were shit, then fuck him. You know my attitude to that. Fuck him! Keita has been very quiet, said Cameron. Apart from being quiet, mate, I think he's made a few sloppy mistakes, which is very unlike him. And it's much better he gets these out of the way in pre-season, of course. But I think he's just, you know, he could be just lulling us all into a false sense of security before, bang, the season starts. And he hits West Ham like a freight train. Oh, we're working on the clock, Pepper, don't worry. Charlene said probably a mank. It's funny because he said he subscribed, which is nuts. So why would you subscribe if you weren't enjoying it or you weren't a Liverpool fan? Bear with me, guys. You're going to hear a big tss. Now I'm just opening another can of Diet Chav. Dave said, I'd love to go over this season to watch the Reds. Anyone got a crew going over? Dave, we should organise something, mate. We'll all go over. Get a few of us Irish Reds to jump over on a trip. If we can sort out the tickets, count me in. Mr. Liverpool said, are you from Liverpool? I'm not, mate. I'm from Ireland. Originally from Dublin, now living in Wexford. Get over maybe 5-6 times a year. I also have a child with autism, so he commands a lot of my time and attention, obviously, as I'm sure you'll understand. So just getting the time to leave my wife with our son and make sure she has enough support is difficult. So if I had my way, mate, I'd be over there 19 times a season for the home games. But unfortunately, things being as they are, I just get over as many times as I can each season. Sean96 said, what we're all thinking. Let's be honest. Let's admit it. Sean said what we're all thinking here. Moreno was wank. Don't shoot the messenger, but the dude is probably right. We need a second tier on top of the Kop. Jeez, can you imagine that stand? Fucking hell, that would be some stand, wouldn't it? Charlene said going to the charity match in September. Brilliant. Send us some pictures, Charlene. You know we love to see images of people who are attending games. We like to see Reds having a great time. And why not? I think it was Dave. And Dave, I think it was you, buddy, suggested that every Friday we should do a bet. So an Anfield Agenda accumulator of the weekend. So to push that one step further, what I think we're going to do is we're going to do this bet every Friday. But we're going to do it for charity. So if the bet comes in, we'll give the winnings over the course of the season to whatever charity we choose or whatever couple of charities we choose. We don't want to keep the money. It's just about having a bit of fun. If we win some money along the way, brilliant, we'll give it to a charity. But I do love that idea, and it's something that I'll try and get set up for this week. Ben said, congratulations on 2.8, lads. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ben, mate. But we're going balls out here on this stream, Ben. We're going for 3. We're being fucking greedy. We're saying, do you know what? If you're watching this stream, you're enjoying it. Help us get to 3k on this stream. Can you imagine that before the season starts? 3k. We only started this channel seriously in the past 3 months or so. We've been around, but we haven't been doing much on it. Seriously, from the last 2 months, I think we've gone from 1k to where we are now. So if we can hit 3k before this season starts, I mean, it'll have made all the hard work we've put in worthwhile. I mean, I think I've done some ridiculous amount of hours on here over the past month. I almost remember what my wife looks like at this point. Although she's probably sick. She's probably sick of me anyway. She's probably fucking delighted to get rid of me. Oh, Jay-Z says, you won't win the Premier League, but Firmino will win the Best Teeth Award. He'll also win the Best Human Being in the World Award, the Best Forward Award, the Best Sticking It Up Everybody's Ass Who Gets in His Way Award. Firmino is Firmino. Bobby does what the fuck he wants. Genie's been amazing with his runs off the front man, said Liam. He has been very impressive. A couple of occasions he has played those third man runs perfectly, getting into the box at just the right time. He scored one, very unlucky not to score a second. Carl said, Craig, are you coming back later? I'm not, mate. I'm not. Be honest, I won't have it in me today to do it with the stream and then recording the podcast afterwards. There's no way I'll be able to come back on tonight. It'll just be too long of a night. Connor is nearly crying over this clock at this point. So lots of changes here. I see Shaqiri's there. Lallana's about to come on. Yeah, so the Reds are clearly ringing the changes here for the second half. I will give you guys an updated team as soon as I get it. Don't worry about that one. And Neil said, Craig, how about Trent in midfield? Too good for right back. The thing about Trent, mate, is Trent could possibly be one of the best right backs in the world. Can we say that he may go on to be one of the best midfielders in the world? I don't know. I'd love him to stay at right back personally, but I do understand where you're coming from. So Sturridge is coming on as well. So lots of changes here from Liverpool. As I said, we've got Lallana coming on, Sturridge coming on, Shaqiri coming on. Just trying to see the exact changes now, guys, so bear with me. Danny Ings is on as well, so look, Klopp really is making the changes here. He must be resting everyone for Sunday. Andy Robertson's about to come on as well, for anybody who was asking earlier on. Sorry guys about the silence. I'm just looking through the teams here now, just trying to give you guys an update. Grujic on as well. So lots and lots. It could be a full change here from Liverpool. It could be a full 11 change. It looks like it pretty much is. Is that still Trent? I think I still see Trent at right back. So as I said, guys, before we start the second half here, if you are watching and you haven't yet subscribed, please take a minute to do so. We set ourselves a crazy target of hitting 3,000 subscribers before the end of this stream. It's absolute lunacy, but why not? We'll give it a go. We're 195 more to go, 195 more subs on this stream. Can we do it? Can we hit that 3k on this stream? Why not? We'll give it a bash. So the referee just having a look around now. Second half about to get underway. Sturridge looks happy. He's all smiles. The ref just having a look around. Looks like there's a fair few changes as well from the TORINO side. Just about to start the second half here. Okay, here we go. Second half underway. Liverpool attacking from left to right in the second half. So I'm just having a quick look around. Seems Fabinho's still on. Trent is still on. Is that? Sorry, Sturridge is on. So it seems like maybe about 8 changes from the Reds. Robertson. Fabinho's dropped back to centre back actually by the looks of things. Shaqiri just not letting anybody rest on the ball. He really looks full of beans, Shaqiri, to be fair. He really looks up for this. Kerry said that he or she, I'm not going to guess what sex you are, buddy, but you've subscribed, so thank you and welcome to the channel. Who else have we got in? Gruit's looking fresh and ready to go, said Liam. Interesting to see if he does move on before the window closes. Alisson is remaining on for the second half, guys, by the way. Just an update on that one. Weird seeing Fabinho drop back to centre half, isn't it? And I've seen somebody else in the chat use centre half, which I do love. I love a fucking old school phrase like centre half, so well in on that one. But it is weird seeing him there. Yeah, Smokey, as if I'm going to read your stupid fucking comment out, dickhead. I couldn't give a fuck if you're a true Scouser. You're an absolute cunt. That's for sure. So, again, adios, dickhead. Maybe spend some time on another channel trolling them where you might get a bit of joy, but on here you're going to get a big fuck you. You look like a butter bean. Don't speak to your dad like that. Jesus, Mohammed, how dare you speak to your father like that? Go and ask your mother why she likes butter beans so much. She'll probably tell you, but as I said, don't speak to your dad like that, dickhead. Kerry, you're a girl. Again, that makes it easier, Kerry. Thank you. And welcome to the channel. Studge, Ings, Shaqiri will bang on both ends, or bang one in each, said Kieran. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie. I'd love to see Sturridge score. I really would. And Shaqiri, it'd be great to see him getting the score sheet again. Oof. Long range effort there from young Jones. Just gone wide of the keeper's right hand post. Umad, you're very welcome, mate. Welcome to the channel. Kieran, I think he'll go with Robertson against West Ham, buddy. I hope he does anyway. Jesus Christ, I don't want to see Alberto Moreno starting at left back. Louis Smith has subscribed. Louis, thank you, mate. Welcome to the channel. Ishmael, think that normally Liverpool needs a centre back. I think we're okay at this moment in time. We're a couple of small injuries, but I get where you're coming from. We are sometimes a little bit short there. Ishmael also said he'd like to see Harry Maguire at Liverpool. I just think it'd be a little bit too much at this moment in time. But Luke is in Dublin. Luke, representing Dublin, mate. What's up? Welcome. Connor said we're 187 subs to go. I think we might fucking do this. We might get close anyway. If you're watching, guys, just try and help us hit that 3k here. We're trying to set some type of ridiculous fucking record here for a stream. Betu says, any substitutions? Lots, mate. We've seen Shaqiri come on, Sturridge come on, Jones come on, Lallana come on. Who else came on? Sorry, I'm just quickly looking through the team here to give you an update. Grujic came on. Andy Robertson came on. I think that's all the substitutions. Right, here we go. Andy Robertson came on for Moreno. Oh, Shaqiri unlucky. Danny Ings actually. Sorry, Danny Ings came on. So Ings came on for Mane. I'm just going through the substitutions as they pop up on the screen here, so hence the delay between what I'm saying. So, nice run there from Ings, good through ball from Sturridge, and Ings fluffed his shot. Should have done better than that. So 49 minutes gone here, still 2-1 to Liverpool. Yeah, Ings should have done better than that, to be honest. Louis said Robertson or Moreno. For me, buddy, it's Robertson every day of the week. I think even LFC TV here are struggling to keep up with the substitutions, if I'm being honest. Rizza, mate, if you're gonna come on and troll, at least do us the fucking decency of writing the words "shut the fuck up" instead of just coming on and saying STFU. I mean, come on, mate. Why is your generation so fucking lazy? Back in my day, we used to have to do things the hard way and actually cut things out of fucking magazines and send people threats. So fucking lazy, mate. If you're not going to put in the effort, then it's time to say goodbye. I do like playing Whack-A-Troll. It's fun at times in between things on the games. Robbo's class says Jesus. Jesus, welcome to the channel. Luke, mate, I don't watch GAA. It's not really my thing. I watch Dublin when they're doing well. I watch Dublin in the latter stages of the All-Ireland, but look, I'm a glory hunter, I'll be honest about it. In that sense, I'm an absolute glory hunter. Dara said, if you could rate Alisson's performance out of 10, what would you give it? It's a tough one to rate, Dara, mate, because he hasn't had much to do. Other than the goal and Belotti's goal, there was nothing he could do about it. A 7, maybe, because he's had so little to do that it's tough to grade him. Liverpool have been dispossessed. Torino on the attack inside the Liverpool half. Then the Liverpool left hand side. Ball's crossed in. Just over hit. Will he keep it in play? Torino managed to recycle possession. Another ball into the Liverpool box. Over everybody. Gone out for a goal kick. So that comes to nothing. So 51 minutes gone here. Still Liverpool 2. Torino 1. And it looks like every time Torino get the ball, they're trying to pick out Belotti inside the Liverpool 18-yard box. And you know what? He is a very good centre forward. You can see why so many teams are after him. He's a very good centre forward. Dara, you're very welcome, mate. I try to reply to as many people as I can, buddy. As I said time and time again, this is your channel. Anfield Agenda is you guys' channel. We're only here because of you. And we try and get through as many comments as we can, and we try and interact with as many people as possible. Damo, you're right, correct. 200 lines of writing "shut the fuck up" for Mr. Riz. Absolutely, back in the fucking old day. You used to get lines. Do you remember them lines in school? Fuck me, we used to have to write out the school rules at time, which was awful. Do you know how bad it went, actually? There used to be lads in our school, because everybody got given the school rules to write when they were misbehaving in school, they used to do spare copies of them and sell them. So if you got 4 copies of the rules, you could just give somebody a few quid and they'd have 4 written out that they'd sell you. So free kick to Liverpool here. Adam Lallana has just been fouled inside the Torino. Halfway between the halfway line and the 18-yard box inside the Torino half. Noah said, when the Irish is smiling, they're usually up to something. We're always up to something. Always. Us Irish are always up to something. It's usually good fun, but we're always up to something. Where in Dublin did you go to school, said Luke. Luke, I went to Oatlands in Stillorgan, mate. I'm not sure what part of Dublin you're from, and if you know it, but yeah, Oatlands College in Stillorgan. Charlene said, I will not stick chewing gum under the desk, was her punishment. Ings might get sold to Newcastle, says Epic Minecrafter. I wonder, would Rafa have the money though? I mean, money's tight up there for Rafa. He really isn't being backed by Mike Ashley. John Roper said I subscribed. Thank you, John, mate. You're very welcome to the channel. 172 to go, guys. 172 to go. We've got, what, 36 minutes. Can we magically hit this 3k? Because that's absolute craziness. Torino on the attack. Again, Belotti, he's all over the place. He really is. Oh. Goal kick to Liverpool. Do you know what? That could have easily been a penalty, if I'm being honest. So Belotti went into the box. Kind of looked like it was shoulder to shoulder with Fabinho, but Fabinho was a little bit over. Was it Fabinho? It was Fabinho. He was a little bit overly aggressive and just kind of shoves Bellotti out over the end line. Or was it Nat Phillips? It was Nat Phillips, actually. Apologies. Yeah, maybe it was a bit harsh on Nat there. It was probably fairly shoulder to shoulder, if I'm being honest. Finlay said, sub seemed like a great channel. Thank you, mate. You're very welcome. Please do check out our other content. And keep an eye out later on, because we'll be recording a post-match point podcast after the game with myself and a couple of other Reds. So keep an eye out for that one. We'll upload that as well to the channel. So Liverpool on the attack down the left-hand side. Andy Robertson in possession. Lallana shows himself. Lallana on the byline. Plays it back. Ings was crowded out. I'm very interested to see how Fabinho gets on at centre-back. It's strange seeing him there, but we know he's played that position before. Great seeing Andy Robertson on, by the way. I feel so much more relaxed seeing him at left-back than Alberto Moreno. So Liverpool switch the play over to the right. Trent knocks it inside. Ball played back again. Liverpool just recycling possession. Trying to set up another attack. Spread it to the left-hand side. Fabinho plays it out to Andy Robertson. 55 minutes gone. Still 2-1 to Liverpool. Poor play from Andy Robertson. He gives away a sloppy pass. And to be fair to him, he wins back possession. Well done, Andy Robertson. So throw into Torino here just inside their own half. David Williams said, when's Hendo coming back? I think he's resumed training. If memory serves me correctly, I'm sure he's resumed training, but I don't think he'll be ready for the weekend. You're probably talking next week. Charlene said, I'm praying Robertson scores. I think he will score a few this season, Charlene. He's got a good left foot, so I think he will probably score a couple this year. Do you know what? The youngsters that have come on in the second half here for Liverpool are really putting in a good performance, and it's so pleasing to see them out there doing well and establishing themselves in this first team squad. Pepper Red said his stream is 2 minutes behind. Very competitive game. I've said this many times during the first half, but it's good to see. This is exactly what Jurgen Klopp would have wanted to finish up pre-season. A good competitive run out for Liverpool, and of course no injuries will be wanted. Again, great defending, long ball over the top there. Nat Phillips just outmuscles the Torino centre forward and wins the ball back. Really good play in the air from the young man. Showed great strength. Louis said, I'm a true Scouser. What part of Liverpool are you in, Louis, mate? Beautiful city. I mean, apart from the Reds, of course, it's a beautiful city to visit. JB89 said, I'm a true as well. You'll never walk alone. Welcome to the channel, mate, and thank you for watching the stream. 167 to go. Guys, we're taking these number over. If we can hit that 3k, what do you think? We've got time. If you are watching the stream and you're enjoying it, please do hit that subscribe button. We set ourselves a ridiculous target, to be honest, on this one of hitting 3,000 subs. Croxteth, mate. I know of the area. I haven't been to the area. I know what part of Liverpool it's in. I'm still getting to grips with exact parts of the city centre, if I'm being honest. Sorry, Liverpool on the attack. Sturridge inside the box. Turns a defender. Great save by the keeper. Really quick feed from Daniel Sturridge there. Trent played the ball to him. Sturridge turns inside the 18-yard box. Sends the defender one way. Drop of the shoulder with the right foot. Really quickly rifles a shot that the keeper did well to get down and save. Very good centre forward play there from Daniel Sturridge. Very quick feet and a good save from the goalkeeper. Jason just liked and subscribed. Thank you, mate. You're very, very welcome to the channel. Hendo and Klein are getting ready to come on, according to Jordan there in the chat. Ian said, hi mate, big Liverpool fan. You're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Ian. That's very kind of you to say, mate. It's very appreciated. And I hope you continue to enjoy the channel and keep dropping into the chat here, mate, and giving us some comments. It's always great to get to meet new Reds. It's one of the reasons why we do this, why we set this whole channel up, was just to meet new Reds, to talk about Liverpool, to get to know people from the other side of the world, and we're all brought together by the same thing, a love of Liverpool Football Club. So Liverpool still on the attack. Shaqiri, you can just see his brain ticking over every time he picks up the ball. He's so quick of thought. He looks like a hyper little child out there at times, though, in a good way, of course. You can see Shaqiri really is eager to please here during this game. Another good counter attack, snuffed out though by Trent. Well done, Trent. Liverpool. Grujic with the ball in the centre of the park. Sprays the ball out left. Intercepted by a Torino defender. Easily cut out. Wasn't a great ball, to be honest. And Torino have a throw in just near the halfway line on the right hand side. Never a truer word said, Craig, said Charlene. We are family. We are Liverpool. Very, very well said, Charlene. Charlene's always been a great, I won't say friend of mine because I've never physically met Charlene, but I've known Charlene on Twitter and of course on here as well. And Charlene is a great red from Glasgow. A really, really nice young lady and always a pleasure to chat with. So thank you, Charlene, for joining the stream again. Ryan is just back in. Welcome back, mate. Your boy Harrison said, do you think Shaqiri will score another overhead kick? Imagine if he did, mate. Ooh. He has it in him, doesn't he? The boy has it in him. We've seen him score a couple, so never say never. David Williams said, I'm in Leeds, but a die-hard red. We're spread out all over the world, buddy. Liverpool fans are far and wide. Dean said, Shaqiri's a very good signing. I'm pleased that we bought him. Or what a price though, Dean. What a price. I mean, 13.5 million quid for a player like Shaqiri of his quality. Absolute bargain. So Liverpool on the right hand side here. Shaqiri in possession. Beautiful overlapped run. Flick to the back post. Ref. Unlucky ball cleared off the line. Could have been a penalty to the Reds there, if I'm being honest. Danny Ings somehow gets a shot away and it was cleared off the line. So another good attacking move there from Liverpool. Just looking at the replay now. Shaqiri in possession. Trent makes a beautiful overlap and run. Gets to the byline. Flicks to the cross. Bad control by Ings. He was taken down but manages to get the shot away and it's just cleared off the line. 163 subs to go. We're ticking over nicely, guys. If you're watching this, do hit that subscribe button. You're gonna help a miracle happen. You're gonna help us hit 3,000 subs from 1,000 within like 5 weeks. For us, that means the world. So thank you. Thank you, Mr. Liverpool, for subbing. Thank you, Noah, for subbing. Thank you, everybody who's taken the time to sub. Yasin is there from Mauritius. Welcome, mate. Great to hear there's so many Reds in Mauritius. Your boy Harrison said, love this channel. That is so kind of you, mate. And we love you. We love all you guys that take the time to join us. Sorry, I'm semi-distracted here trying to get between the game and you guys because I do want to read out as many of your comments as I can. Shaqiri seems to be on the right a lot in this game in the second half. Whether that's on purpose or whether he's just drawn out there to make space, I don't know. I'm trying to keep an eye on him. Beautiful overlap and run by Robertson, but just cut out by Torino. So, 63 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Torino 1. There's more goals in this game, guys. David Williams said, easiest sub choice ever. I know I keep saying it, but I really do mean it. Thank you. This means the world to us, guys. Liverpool fan said, Craig, imagine 2.8 thousand people in one room and they're all subbed to you. It's nuts. It's fucking nuts. We did our last stream and I think we had 32,000 people watch the stream or something like that, or 32,000 views of the stream. And I was thinking exactly the same thing as you. I said, imagine all those people in a room. I'd be fucking petrified, if I'm being honest. I'd be absolutely petrified. I've been very impressed with some of the Liverpool youngsters during this pre-season. We spoke about Nat Phillips, we spoke about Jones. We've also got Grabara as well. Then we had, being distracted because the Reds are on the attack once again. We had Camacho, who was really good as well. I would like to see young Conor Masterson get a few minutes. If I'm being greedy, or being greedy from an Irish perspective, I'd love to see him come on at centre back for a few minutes. Shaqiri certainly has vision. I have to say that about him. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking up and looking to play somebody through. Danny Ings just doesn't look up to it at this moment in time. He just does not look match sharp. Lee said, I'm new to Twitter, but I could share my Anfield pics from earlier if I can. Of course, mate. Anfield Agenda, at Anfield Agenda. Go on there, follow the account, and show us. Let us know. Tag us in your pictures. We'd love to see them. Camacho was promising, says no, I would. He certainly is, mate. He certainly is. Liverpool in possession on the attack. I'm smelling him. I'm smelling a goal here. Hang on. Shaqiri plays the ball through. It's cut out. I'm smelling a third coming here, guys. Liverpool recycling possession on the right hand side. Kleiny in possession. Is anybody keeping an eye on the Chelsea-Lyon game? Anything interesting coming from that game? Jason said Mane doesn't deserve number 10. He does, mate. Come on. He definitely does. I think having number 10 will give Mane a new lease of life altogether, and I think he very much deserves that number. His stats are increasing season on. Easy save there for Alisson Becker from Torino. Broke down Liverpool's left hand side. Easy shot straight at the goalkeeper, but he does what you'd hope him to do. He keeps hold of it, smothers it with his body, and fairly straightforward save. Lucas said, hey mate, they're Garvin Reds here doing a great job. Waterford's not too far away from, well, it's a bit of a drive, but brilliant. So happy to see another Irish Red on here. The more the merrier. And welcome to all the Dungarvan Reds if there's more than one watching. How has Alisson played? Asks Andre. Very little to do, but what he has had to do, he's done well. But yeah, very little to do. He couldn't have done anything with the goal. In fairness to him, it was a very good centre forward play by Bellotti getting across the 6-yard box to head it in, and there was nothing Alisson could do. Fortnite win, said Egg. If I had £1 for every time there's some retarded cunt who thinks Egg is the best they can come up with, I'd be a very rich Egg. But Fortnite wins. As I say to everybody on here, you can do better, mate. Go back, get yourself an education. Get out of this rut that you're in, mate. If Egg's the best you can come up with, I mean, you seem to be a gamer. Your name is Fortnite, and Egg is the best you can come up with. Your mother must be ashamed, mate, because I'm ashamed of you and I don't even know you. Your boy Harrison said, do you think we're going to sign Christian Pulisic? I do. I honestly do, but not this summer. I've always thought Liverpool were going to be in for Christian Pulisic, but not this summer. Louis said, I'm Down syndrome. Of no difference to us, mate. You're very welcome. You are most welcome on the channel, as is everybody. Yeah, so welcome. Same as everybody else. You're all very welcome. He plays Fortnite. What do you expect? Said Lee. I don't know. Egg. I mean, come on. Be a bit creative, like. Egg, nonce. And what else is there? Egg, nonce, and Bateson are the three go-tos for everybody, which is just fucking lazy. Here's Henderson. Henderson's coming on, which is great to see. His first minutes of pre-season. Great to see him back. Captain, oh my captain. Louis said, thank you, mate. You're most welcome. You are very welcome. Thank you for joining us on the stream. Louis said, I love your channel. That's very kind of you, Louis, mate. Thank you. Tristan said, who do you think Liverpool will get in the Champions League group stage? I have no idea, mate, but it's interesting to see if Benfica can get through the next two rounds, because if they get knocked out by either Fenerbahce or indeed, I think it's PAOK they might play in the next round. Either of those two rounds, if they get knocked out, that moves Liverpool into the second pot of seeds. So it may impact who we get in the group stage. So Fabinho coming off now, 70 minutes gone, being replaced by Jordan Henderson. It'll be interesting to see now how this affects the centre-back position. It'll be interesting to see who drops back there. A good 70 minutes again under his belt for Fabinho. Again, he'll get used to the system more and more. So here comes Jordan Henderson on now for his first minutes of pre-season. 20 minutes still to play. Liverpool 2, Torino 1. Hendo looking bronzed and relaxed after his holidays. Dan reckons that we'll sign Fekir on deadline day. Mate, I hope you're right. Nothing would make me happier. Honestly, it would be a brilliant end to the summer, wouldn't it? TFL 54 said, how did Fabinho play? He played quite well. He missed the penalty, which of course is unfortunate, particularly since he scored 12 in a row, but I thought he was quite tidy. He didn't waste much possession, which is very, very important in his position. Louis said, thanks for the compliment, Egghead. You're very welcome. You have to hand it to the trolls. They do well with Sony Ericssons. They do. In between games, a snake. They do very well. Interesting. Lallana pressing really hard there as well. There seems to be a lot of competition in this Liverpool squad. You can see the players know they're playing for their places. Everybody's putting in 100%. Nobody's holding back in this game whatsoever. We're 150 away, guys. Come on, 150 away. We've only got 20 minutes to go. This is looking like Mission Impossible. Fuck it, we'll give it a go. If you're watching the stream, if you're enjoying it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The closer we can get to 3k, the happier we're going to be, and what an amazing summer it's been. So look, thank you everyone that's taken the time to come on the stream. Thank you, but do hit that subscribe button, guys. Help us get to 3k as soon as we can. Liverpool scum, says Gary Bennett. Another fucking superhero, another genius. Try for 3 words the next time, Gary. If you work up to it and you work hard with your teachers in school, you know, you get to know the alphabet fully. You'll probably get up to 3 words someday, mate. You know, you have something to aspire to. Just sub, thank you TFL 54, mate. You're very welcome. Thank you for that one. James Milner said, our own James Milner said, respect to Torino, they played really well. They have. So substitution here, Loris Karius coming on for the last 18 minutes. Alisson being replaced by Loris Karius here for the last 18 minutes. Another fairly standard performance from Alisson, not much for him to do. Yeah, so let's see how Karius gets on now for the last 18 minutes. Tristan just subbed as well. Thank you, Tristan, mate. Liverpool fans had yet another round of Whack-A-Troll. It is fun. I do quite enjoy it. It keeps me amused on here. But it takes time away from me chatting to you guys, which really pisses me off. That's the worst thing about these trolls, is it stops me interacting with genuine Reds. So there's been pretty much a full change of squad here at some stage during the second half. We're full 11. Free kick to Liverpool here, kind of in line with the 18-yard box, maybe 5 yards in from the throw-in. Who's going to take it? Let me see. It was definitely a free. Sturridge was clearly knocked off the ball. James Joke says, stop swearing. How about go fuck yourself? It's my channel. I'll do what the fuck I want, dickhead. Does that work? Cunt, fuck, bollocks, bitch, tart, slapper, dickhead. I could probably go through the full repertoire, James, if that works for you. But as I said, my channel, dickhead, my rules. If you don't like it, fuck off. Francis said, loads of new subs, everybody welcome. Absolutely. We are very welcoming of anybody on this, as long as you're respectful of other people. Dan Game said, I just subbed. Troy Walker just subbed. Thank you, Troy. You're very welcome. Deladan 1 says, you tell him, Craig. Charlene said, Craig, if you ever want to know any Glaswegian insults, I'll tell you some for the future. Please do. Please do. The more I have in my repertoire, Charlene, the better. What do you think about Phillips? He's been really impressive, Saul, hasn't he? I mean, he's been one of... I said earlier on, Phillips and Jones, for me, have been the two standout players from the youth ranks throughout this pre-season. They've been excellent. They haven't let themselves down at all. Luke said, your channel is the best. Thank you, mate. And it's only the best because I keep saying it, because of you amazing people that come in night after night and help us on these streams. King Fidel said, great humour. Thank you, mate. I'm just me. I'm just being me. This is just how I am in life. I'm always polite and nice to anybody who takes time to be polite and nice to me or my friends. But if you act like a dick, you're going to get told to fuck off. Do you think they'll pull it back, says Ollie. They're not looking like it, Ollie. Liverpool are looking the sharper. Mr. Bugsar has just joined us. Say hi, Craig. Just in, how are you this evening? I am excellent, mate. How are you? Great to have you back with us on the channel. Ball bag is my favourite, says Charlene. That is a good saying, be fair. I might have to rob that one, Charlene, if I may. Chris said, I'm hoping Shaqiri is in the starting 11. He's in the dream team. He deserves a spot, to be fair. Sturridge lining one up from about 25 yards out, but it goes about the same fucking length wide. High, wide and unhandsome there from Danny Sturridge. Kieran just sub. Thank you, Kieran, mate. David said, my 10-year-old girls have better insults than the trolls. I've no doubt that they do, David. I sincerely believe that they do, and I'm not even joking. I mean, I'm sure they could come up with better than egg. So 75 minutes gone. Liverpool 2, Torino 1. Ooh, should have just been Liverpool 3, Torino 1, but Sturridge has a shot saved. Was there a foul in the build-up? I think there may have been a foul there by Henderson in the build-up. So yeah, scratch that one off. Still 2-1 anyway. Deladana sub, thank you, mate. Finley said, I can't believe this channel only has 2.8k subs. It's great. We're a new enough channel, mate, but thank you. Thank you. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. Welcome. Hopefully we'll continue to grow with amazing people like yourselves joining us on these streams. We will grow, but we'll only grow because of you amazing people, so thank you. But do hit that motherfucking subscribe button if you haven't yet already done it. What are you waiting for? Hit the button. Ding, 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 ding. Get us up to 3k. It's what it's all about. 3k. If we can hit 3k before this season starts, I'll lose my damn mind. I mean, it's unbelievable. We were only at 1,000 subscribers like 5 weeks ago or something, which is nuts. Who'll be the second choice keeper, said Tristan. You're probably looking at Karius, mate, if I'm being honest. Personally, if I had have known Alisson Becker was coming in, I would have liked to have seen us keep Danny Ward as our second choice keeper, but we are where we are, and look, I'm over the moon that we have Alisson at the club. Kieran said, will you be streaming Sunday? Absolutely, Kieran. We will be here for every Liverpool game. We'll be streaming live. We also do nightly live streams as well, about 9:30. Obviously tonight we won't be doing it because we're on now, but every night at 9:30 we stream, but we will be doing watch-alongs of absolutely every Liverpool game this season. So make sure to join us if you've enjoyed tonight. Come back on, check us out on match days. It'll be a little bit more intense. I'll be a little bit more off the wall when there's actually something important to play for. This is just pre-season. Nothing is at stake. When we're really playing for something, the language will go up a notch and the craziness will go up a good notch. 139 to go. 139 to go. Let's do this, guys. Come on, hit that subscribe button. What, we've less than 15 minutes to go, but I know we can get close. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's do this. Penaldo, the poor man's Gary Lineker. That's one long ass name. Said, buy a centre back or we'll regret it. There are a lot of people thinking along the same way as you, mate. Dave, one of our own guys on the podcast, has been saying for a long time that he'd like another centre back brought in. It's centre back and an attacking player for me, but I definitely agree with you. We could probably do with strengthening there, but it looks like Klopp's willing to give Gomez a chance. Learning Man said he's sub. Thank you, mate. That really means a lot. Louis Smigger is Gark. Oh, Gark. Good old Gark on his holidays pretending to have knives pulled on him. He's a fucking lunatic, is old Gark. LG Williams said, I still think we need more creativity from the centre of the park. Keita will be a dynamic player, but nobody else in our team can thread balls through small pockets against teams who defend deep. I would think along similar lines. I think maybe we'll see that from Shaqiri. Maybe we're all underrating him a little bit. But yeah, it's what we wanted Fekir for, isn't it? It's why we were all so excited when we heard about the Fekir links, because we know he can do that thing that we're talking about. Who do you think is the man of the match? Said the child who lives in a bin. Good question. Give me a minute to think about that one, but let me know, you guys here, who's been your man of the match so far? It's a good question. Let me know what you guys think. 204 likes, 3,000 hype, Liverpool winning, boss stream, said Jordan. Thank you, mate. Look, we're not going to get to that 3k, but let's see how close we can get. If you are watching, do hit that subscribe button. Help send Connor to space camp. He's kind of fucking hate me for saying that, but look, whatever gets the subs up. Louis said, goodbye ball guy, your channel is a bin and it stinks. I tried to be nice, Louis, but obviously you don't want to play nicely, so I'll have to remove you from the channel, buddy. Adios. Shame to do this, Louis, because I thought you were a nice fella, and I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm just going to say goodbye. We've gained almost 200 subs from this stream, said a Liverpool fan, which is fucking crazy. That is, I think that's a record for us. Pat from Mullingar. Oh, my wife actually has. My wife's family have a holiday home in Mullingar, so the Mullingar part really did make me laugh. Pepper Red said, Craig is swinging Excalibur at the Trolls tonight. Mate, you win. That's the egg comment of the night, Pepper Red, mate. Well in. Excalibur, that's definitely the best one I've seen tonight. Learning Mal said, I followed, liked and sub. Thank you, mate. You're very welcome to the channel. Who's wearing the armband? Not Hendo, said Matt. Who was the captain? Wasn't Moreno the captain when the game started? I think Moreno was captain when the game started, if memory serves me correct. David Williams has said Genie for man of the match, which is a good show. He had a really good first half. Oof. Again, Sturridge puts another one just wide of the post. He just hasn't had a shooting booth with him tonight. Really good opportunity there inside the box for Sturridge. Good ball through from Lallana. Rolls it across the 18-yard box. Sturridge about 12, 13 yards out and just pulls it wide of the post. Joseph said their fans are class, Craig. I haven't heard them, mate, because I've had to have the volume down low, obviously, doing the stream, so I don't get done for copyright infringement. Tristan said, did you go to the game in Dublin versus Napoli? I absolutely did, mate. I was lucky enough to have a media pass for that game, so I was up in the media section for the game, and I had a great day, and it was great to see so many kids with their parents enjoying the game, and it was a great performance from the Reds. If you were there yourself, mate, I hope you enjoyed it. Learning Man says, you got pranked, I didn't sub. Another fucking genius. You didn't sub. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight worrying about the prank man who just pranked me. Honestly, I'm gonna have to leave the stream. I'm so upset. Will I be able to go on in life now, fathering my kids and being a good husband? Trying to figure out how to go along, because Learning Man just pranked me out of one sub, one poxy sub. You fucking pleb. Your boy Henderson said, your boy Harrison said Trent Alexander-Arnold for him for man of the match. The child who lives in the bin asked, how is Alisson done? He's gone off. He's went off with about 18 minutes to go, mate. Replaced by Karius. He did okay. Not much to do, if we're being honest. Charlene said, love you, Craig, ignore the ball bag. Fuck him. You know my oh, hang on. Offside. Great work by the mods. They're great. Our mods are brilliant. Sorry trolls, this stream has been excellent, from David Williams. Gavin Rogers said, just joined from Sydney. How's the game been so far? It's been a very entertaining game, a very competitive game. Mate, a great way for Liverpool to round off the pre-season, and definitely a good, solid game for the guys ahead of the West Ham game on Saturday, or Sunday, excuse me. Kigby said, Alisson isn't getting any real tests in these games, and that's kind of true. Although he did concede one tonight, you're right, he hasn't really had much to do. Ryan said going for a stroll will keep you in the headphones. Enjoy your stroll, mate. Troy said, will you be streaming for the West Ham match? Absolutely. Every Liverpool game this season we're going to be on here streaming, mate. Don't worry about that one, and I hope you can join us. And as somebody else pointed out, thank you to all our mods on the channel tonight as well for doing such a great job cutting out some of these comments. Thank you very much. Torino really trying to push for an equaliser here actually in the last, 5 minutes or so. So as I said, 5 minutes to go, 85 gone, Liverpool 2, Torino 1. Very competitive game, and I'm sure Jurgen Klopp will be grateful to Torino for such a competitive game, and great to see the lads get proper minutes in their legs. Tristan said Salah with a hint of Mane. Humpty Dumpty, there we go. Nice one, Ollie. I know you're slagging me and all, but fairly creative. Well in. Humpty Dumpty, why not? Humpty Dumpty. But who's going to put me back together when because I will fucking fall apart at some point, so who's going to put me back together when I do fall apart? But Humpty Dumpty is at least a bit of creativity there, Ollie. Well in. Luke said, you should hook up with the rap boys. You're fantastic, Craig. I've made no secret of my admiration for the Anfield rap lads. They're brilliant at what they do. I have a subscription myself. 3-1. 3-1. Easy as you like. Excuse me for interrupting. Danny Sturridge. 3-1 to the Reds. Easy as you like. Beautiful floated ball into the box. Sturridge found himself in loads of space. Easy as you like. 3-1 to the Reds. I'm just watching the replay. Shaqiri on the right hand side. Pulls two defenders to him. Makes space. Comes out to Klein. Klein plays it back. Shaqiri looks up. Beautiful ball onto the 6-yard box for Daniel Sturridge. An absolute dream for a striker. What a ball. Sturridge just has to get a glance on it. And it's Liverpool 3, Torino 1. Game over by the looks of it, guys. But well done, Sheridan Shaqiri. And a great finish by Daniel Sturridge. So, excellent goal all round. Football Talk says, respect to you, comment in your spare time. Keep it up. Thank you, mate. We'll be doing a podcast as well as soon as this game is over. So keep an eye out for that one if you subscribe to the channel. Or if you're a podcast person like myself, because I listen to a lot of them. Do check out whatever podcast player you use. If it's iTunes, Spotify, Acast, Podbean, Castbox, whatever it is, search for the Anfield Agenda on there and you can subscribe for free to all our podcasts as well. Ian said, Craig, love the way you take no shit. I wish you were at number 10 Downing Street. We need people like you. I have this attitude, Ian, and I've said it before. I'm very respectful and I will talk to anybody and I'll do whatever I can to help somebody. But I don't put up with people being disrespectful to me or anybody else. I mean, I think respect is a minimum in life. Respect is the minimum anyone deserves. And I think as a society, it's the minimum we should accept from people. Doesn't cost much to be respectful. Costs fucking nothing, actually. So Camacho's after coming on here now, 2 minutes to go. Again, great for the young guy to get on in such a game at Anfield, but 2 minutes to go is not really much of a run out. So lots of people as well happy that Sturridge scored. And the Reds on the attack again, looking for number 4. It's a poor ball. Unlucky. Shaqiri wins it back though, edge of the box. Knocks it back to Kleiny. Ball back with Shaqiri on the right. Shaqiri, I've said it a few times now, but the guy looks sharp. Every time he's in possession, he's looking to make something happen. Really positive, really good to see. I think he's going to be a great signing for the club and a very, very good piece of business. Did Lallana get Ligma over the side? I don't know what that comment means, mate. Who scored? So the goals tonight, Firmino scored the first. Gini Wijnaldum scored the second. Bellotti scored for Torino, really good header, and then Danny Sturridge scored the third for Liverpool. Curtis Jones is going to be a big player, said Imran. Imran, mate, he is quality. He really is quality. Louis said trolled, fuck off, it's pre-season. I just imagine having like nothing else to do with your life than start trolling Liverpool channels. I mean, you want to be some sad bastard. Have a wank, do something, like not going out, have a bit of fun. Fucking trolling channels, like Jesus, what goes through these idiots' heads? Do they need a hug from their mammy or something? Salah the King said, I just sub. Thank you, mate. Very welcome to the channel, thank you. Where are we at with the subs? I know we're not going to hit it. We're like at 90 minutes now. We had our mad target of 3,000 subs. If you're watching, guys, there's 2 minutes to go. We're into injury time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join the Anfield Agenda family. We'll be on here for every Liverpool game. We do nightly streams at 9:30 PM UK time. You'll get all our podcasts on here 100% free. All our watch-alongs, live streams, recorded content, post-match stuff. It's definitely worth a subscription. It's all 100% free. And thank you all for joining us tonight. You're absolute legends. Yes, mate, Jinju Fabinho did play well. He did very well. Unlucky missing the penalty, to be fair, but he did play very well. Kept the ball really well. Always shown for it as well. Wasn't shy about making himself available. 128 subs to go. Look, can we get it down to 100? Let's do one last push. Hit that sub button if you haven't already done it. And let's see how close we can get. So we're coming into the last minute of injury time here, guys. Liverpool 3, Torino 1. Karius shown why he's Karius there, to be fair. But so ball played into the box. Torino player on his own 6-yard box. Karius comes flying out. I suppose, to be fair, he was doing what he could. There was probably no need for Karius to come out like he did, but I've got to be honest, guys, and I don't want to disrespect the guy because he's had enough abuse, but it was piss poor goalkeeping. It wasn't great. I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to kick the guy when he's down. Dinosaur, Max, dinosaur. Rawr. Sony says, subscribe 5 weeks ago, mate. Brilliant. Glad to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying the content. Imran said, this channel is brilliant. Thank you, mate. As always, it's a pleasure having you on. I don't know what this It's Louis Smith stuff is, Jay-Z, mate. I'm just going to ignore the comment. So there we go. Final whistle's gone. Final score, Liverpool 3, Torino 1. Brilliant way for Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool to round off the season. I'll stop the clock there. Great result. No injuries by the looks of things, which is always top of the list. So the goal for Liverpool tonight was scored by Danny Sturridge, Gini Wijnaldum, Roberto Firmino. The goal for Torino came from Bellotti. I hope you've enjoyed the stream, guys. I'm going to stay on for another couple of minutes. Just to catch up with the chat, but then I'm going to have to go and record the pod. If you have sub, thank you. If you're still watching and you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please take a moment to do so. We will of course be back on Sunday for the West Ham game throughout the entire game. Come and join us. We'll have a bit of crack along the way. It'll be a lot more intense. My fucking anxiety levels will be gone up a notch or two. Thank you to everyone that joined in tonight. You're absolute legends. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go, guys. I'm going to stay on for another 10 minutes or so to see what you guys have to say about the game, how you thought it went, and if you're happy going into the new season. And as I said, a lot of people heading off there. I just want to say thank you so much to you all for joining. You're absolute legends. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have a lovely evening wherever you are in the world. And come back on Sunday. And don't forget to check out tomorrow night, 9:30. We'll be doing another live stream. Andre, mate, thank you. I'm just trying to get through all the comments here. Thank you guys so much. Still time to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so, guys. Thursday for deadline day. Yes, absolutely, we'll be streaming on Thursday. We won't be going at 5 though because it's too early in the day, but we will be doing a stream that night, mate. Absolutely. What did we get? 2879. So what? We're 120 away, which is like, you know, we gave it the best shot. And thank you to all you guys. If you are still watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Come back on Sunday. And keep an eye out for the podcast. We're going to be recording the Post-Match Point podcast very soon. Myself and Dave, maybe Connor as well, having a chat about the game, giving you our opinions on it. You can subscribe to all our podcasts on Spotify, Acast, Podbean, whatever it is. hit subscribe on there for free. You'll get them all. I'm just seeing images here now on the TV, guys. Liverpool players have brought out bags and bags of footballs, scarves, obviously stuff for the kids that they're going to give out around the stadium. It's beautiful to see. It's a wonderful gesture from the club. It's just a little thank you, I suppose, to all the fans for coming to the game. And it's great to see that it's the players who are doing it. They're all taking as many as they can carry in their hands. Loads and loads of scarves and balls to give out to the kids around the stadium. It's a beautiful, beautiful gesture. So well done to the club on that one. Well done to Peter Moore. Well done to Jurgen Klopp and all the guys for organising this. It's wonderful to see. And no doubt there'll be many, many young Reds going home with memories that they're never going to forget after tonight. It's a beautiful gesture from the club. It seems a small thing, but there's so many of these kids around the stadium, it'll mean the world to them. It's beautiful to see. Klopp has a big, beautiful beaming smile on his face as he approaches the stands to give the kids some of these. It's great to see so many happy children there in the crowd. It's apologies. This is actually getting me a little bit worked up. It's just a lovely thing to see. It's so, like, small gestures like this will mean so much to these wonderful kids. Give them memories for a lifetime. Like, it's brilliant to see. Sorry, just looking at Kloppo here launching a few into the stand as well. Yeah, it's just a nice gesture from the club. Well in, beautiful to see. There's Mo, beautiful Mo Salah coming across with a few scarves for the kids. Again, Mo Salah was immense in Dublin. Spent 15 minutes, 20 minutes signing autographs for the kids. Brilliant, taking photographs with them all. Yeah, they're trying to get to every kid they can get to. They're trying to give out as many as they can. Kloppo doesn't look happy. He doesn't look happy because he hasn't got any more scarves. He looked a little bit annoyed here. It's a beautiful thing to see. I hope you guys are watching this on TV. If you are, I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. It's a lovely gesture from the club, and lots and lots of happy kids there in the stands. The Torino players as well are still out in the field, which is lovely to see. Gone over to their own fans and interacting with them. Great to see the Torino fans make the trip as well, wherever they came from. Salah is now signing autographs, signing kids' jerseys, hats, taking pictures. It's lovely. This is what you want to see, and this is what Liverpool is all about. And as I said before, these kids will be going home tonight with memories that will stay with them forever, and hopefully will give us the next generation of Reds around the world. It is lovely to see. Small things, but they mean a lot to the children. Mo is getting mobbed here for pictures. But of course he will. It's Mo Salah, for God's sake. Of course he'll get mobbed. I've never seen so many phones and cameras on the go in one in 1 minute. Tristan said, "This is why I love football and this is why I love Liverpool." Spot on, Tristan, mate. Spot on. It's it's a lovely touch. Players still out there, of course, with the kids, signing autographs, taking photos, walking around, just saying a little thank you. And they've cut off coverage there on LFC TV. But yeah, look, guys, thank you so much for joining us. TFL54 said, when does the next podcast come out? Just about to record one as we finish here, mate. We're going to go straight on. Going to jump in and record a reaction show to this game. That will be out on all the podcast apps by probably 11 p.m. It's going to be up here. I'll get it up as quick as I can. You're probably talking midnight, in all honesty, when it gets up on YouTube. But if you haven't subscribed, do hit that subscribe button. You'll get that podcast later on tonight. You'll get all our content 100% free. I'm going to have to call it a night, guys, and go and record this podcast. But to everyone that joined the stream, even the trolls, even you fucking idiots that wasted your time coming on, but to you absolute legends that joined tonight, to everyone that subscribed, everyone that joins us week in, week out, thank you. We'll talk to you all tomorrow night, hopefully, and if you're just going to join us for the stream, for the watch-alongs, we'll talk to you Sunday. I'll end this stream, guys, how I end every stream, by saying the same thing. Up the motherfucking Reds.